All right.
So
Hello,
follow you.
hello, puzzlers. Why don't you follow me? Hello,
I,
puzzlers.
yeah.
Um, we're back with more Layton. Uh, I will talk about the game in regards to it and spoilers and the rest of the series in a second, but first let's introduce ourselves. I'm Jello, I'm me. You know me. You don't grow me, but you know who you do grow is Oz.
It's me. It's springtime. I'm growing a lot.
That
Hello.
your stutters there sounded like an old creaky like a bolt being twisted. And
Savvy.
this time we have Savvy.
Hey, I'm Savvy, and I'm being censored because the doubt of my wholesome nature was called into question. We all know that I'm wholesome, and I never make any strange jokes.
Listen, just coming off of Danganronpa, where we had to do what we had to do to keep ourselves entertained, I just wanted to let you know the vibe of our Layton playthroughs is very different because the Layton games are good for one thing. So I cannot stress this enough, and I really do mean this. Other than like more so than any other game we've ever done a fully voiced for. Do not post spoilers in chat. Have either of you, do you know this game?
I don't know anything.
All I know is there's a train.
Okay.
There's a questionable box and a little village maybe and a vampire man. That's all I know.
Yeah. I know that Professor Layton wears a hat. He's got a little assistant guy, and this game's called the Diabolical Box.
Okay. So, this is the most Layton game. Without explaining what that means explicitly, this is the Layton game that is the most. That is the Laytonist twist I can think of. It's the one everyone makes fun of. It's the one people think of first when they think of insane Layton twists, because the series is known for being like extremely quaint and normal, and then being like, why of course it was all controlled by satellites from space, Luke, shooting laser beams into our eyes. And Luke's like, what? And then the credits play, and sometimes it works. You might be crying because like there'll be an emotional through line in the game. You'll be like, wow. And then sometimes your brain will be like, wait, hang on, what just happened? And I
loved those satellites. We made them together.
I really want. No, you cannot reference the ProZD Vine, because some of the things in that Vine are in certain Layton games, and I don't want people to be able to backwards intuit if any of them are from Diabolical Box. A lot of them are made up, but some of them are just strictly real. So I am gonna say, if you have not watched our first playthrough, you should go do that. It's 3 videos. It's very easy, and breezy cover girl. And the reason I think you need to do that is because the status quo does change between 1 and 2, in so much as the character that Savvy will be playing is here, and that character's existence is kind of part of a spoiler at the end of the first game, so that's just how it is. So you've been warned. So yeah, let's just go ahead with it.
Do I need to know anything about the first game? Because I didn't fucking watch that shit.
Yeah, I'll explain probably once we hit the first text boxes.
Okay.
Boomuma! Oh, this again.
Welcome to Layton. Oh, really? Is it?
Oh no!
Of a box that brings death upon any who dare open it.
Oh my
Tell
god.
me, do you think those rumors could be true?
Maybe if you get out of the mic. Oh, there's Amy. She's so tall. Look how tall she is. It's Amy.
Hey, look! There it is!
Whoa.
Whoa.
Bro was shuffling.
Yeah.
This is what I call deluxe. Just look at this room.
Yes, I can certainly see why some call the Molentary Express a cruise ship on rails.
Oh, that is how he
This
sounds.
sofa's great.
Now, don't forget, Luke. A gentleman pays attention to his manners in every setting.
I think I do a pretty good Layton impression.
Yeah, no, that's why I said that. I was like, oh, that is just how he sounds. Okay.
Also, the voice Oz does for Luke will be an impression of the UK version of Luke, where UK, they saw the dubs and were like, these are fine except we hate Luke, and they dubbed him over.
So
God,
I am,
love the art. Ah!
not to be exactly leading into that, but that was pretty much immediately my thought was, oh, you do not sound British.
It's Lonnie Manella. She's not good.
So what's the actual story behind the Elysian box anyway? All who open it die, huh? Sounds awfully fishy to me.
Perhaps so, but we've seen it happen with our very own eyes.
Layton
The
doesn't sound
answer is
British
out
either,
there,
but he's too pleasant
but I
to
just
complain
need to
about.
find it.
We will. I know it.
Professor Layton and the Big Neck.
Elysian box. Oh.
I believe this is Luke.
To my dear friend Boom.
Oh, there it is.
Anyone who opened it. At first, neither the professor nor I believed it.
You gotta love the DS
but all
crunch.
that changed with the
Yeah.
arrival of a single letter.
Bit crushed audio fucks me up more
Have a
than it
look
should.
here.
Oh, what's that, Professor?
Most of the game is not voiced, but the introductory cutscenes usually are.
It's a letter
Alright.
from my dear friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader.
Is everything all right?
Everything
The voice
is
reminds
not
me of
all
Nancy
right.
Drew.
My dear Herschel,
That's because it's
knowing
Lonnie
you,
Manila.
I
She's
imagine
It's-
you've
Nancy.
already
It's Nancy
heard of
Drew.
The relic known as the Elysian box.
Matt Berry, New
This
York
strange
City.
antique is infamous for killing anyone who opens it.
If this guy were more of a character, that would be such an incredible direction. Strange Antique is infamous for killing anyone who opens it.
Truth be told, I'm a bit dubious of the box's murderous reputation. But you know how I am.
Thank you,
I guess I know who
Hamtaro.
you are.
Thank you, Hamtaro icon person,
Once
for the super
something
chat.
piques my interest, I simply must get to the bottom of it. That's why I'm pleased as punch to tell you that the elusive item is finally in my possession. What's more, I believe I'm on the cusp of unraveling a great mystery tied to this box. For the moment, let's just
So
say I
fucking
have
loud.
a theory.
Yeah,
Though I haven't been able to prove it yet.
I can turn it down a little.
Yeah, I've
but
got it low.
The mix is bad, and it's at 12%.
Yeah, I believe you.
Initially, it was my intention to finish my research before daring to open its lid. But I must confess that my curiosity
I am
is simply
stupid.
overpowering. In the unlikely
thank you for the
event that
50
anything
bucks.
should happen to me, please finish the work I've started here. Your friend, Andrew Schrader.
Your friend.
According to the postmark, this letter was sent 2 days ago. We should go pay the doctor a visit. I just can't shake the feeling that something awful has happened.
Well, your intuition's usually spot on. I say we head out right away.
The Elysian box is an antique said to bring death upon any who dare open its lid. According to rumors, the box has already claimed many lives and is feared in many parts of the world. Could this strange item truly exist? There we go. All right.
Luke, before we go, would you be so kind as to fetch my car keys? They're in one of the drawers on that desk.
Sure thing, Professor.
If there's something you wish to inspect, Luke, simply give it a tap.
Fucking-
Oh.
Figure it out, Luke.
I don't know how to use my hands.
Get it together, Luke.
All right. Oh, here we are, Professor.
Keys.
Many thanks, Luke. Now let's get moving. You do know how to move, don't you, my boy?
Wow, I really
Shoes!
can't
I've
remember
forgotten
that.
how to use my feet.
That's exactly right. Move.
Whoa.
Wowie zowie, whim wham wazzle. That's the way, my boy.
He's so pleased with himself.
They're so compliment.
That's the way, my boy. Way to put one foot in front of the other. One can't investigate properly without first doing a little legwork, as they say.
I couldn't agree more, Professor. Now, shall we head off?
Ooh, I like that wall. Textured. It's got a fucking hat on. That's cute.
Luke, before we set out, it would be wise of us to confirm the location of the doctor's
Wrong
flat.
direction entirely.
During one of his visits some time ago, he was kind enough to leave me a map to his home. The map, as you can see, is a rather unusual piece of cartography. Look here, Luke.
Oh, my word! Oh, how clever! The map itself is a puzzle. Professor, do you mind if I take a crack at it? I just know I could solve this one.
Touch.
Touch.
Ooh, snorkel. That's not right. That's not right.
Luke, you don't need to. It's all right. You can just
Oh,
go.
this is never going to work.
Luke, it's fine.
Ooh,
Luke, you'll make it, my boy. I believe in you.
please, Professor, don't watch me while I do this.
Professor, you can't look at me while I do this. It makes me so upset. I'm sorry. There is going to be a lot of me doing puzzles, so we all
I
need
would
to be.
assume so, yes.
We need to be ready for that.
It's a toe shaped like a duck.
That was almost too easy.
You get points for doing puzzles.
Excellent. With our destination confirmed, we are ready to pay the doctor a visit. Come now.
Oh,
Turning it back up as a warning.
Oh damn, we trucking. Slow down, Professor.
Do you think HD footage for these cutscenes exists somewhere?
Must be, right?
I do believe we found the doctor's building.
but which flat is his?
That, I'm afraid, I don't know. But thinking on it now, the letter I received did mention something about this place. In the morning, I often wake to the sound of music drifting in from a nearby flat. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. Take a single sip of me tea, and turn me attention to the morning sun. Not many flats in London have a view of the sunrise anymore, you know? Okay. So, this is such a silly way to... What a weird thing to write in a letter, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Music drifting from a nearby flat, so you would imagine... I mean, you'd be able to hear it from anywhere. I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window, so let's do the memo. Does this count as a flag?
That is
No,
close.
that's close.
I think it's top left.
Think it's this guy?
That's my
Yeah,
guess,
because
yeah.
you can see the sun from there.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Huh.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Unless I'm mistaken, I think we've found the right flat. Now follow me, Luke. We are going up.
Extendo legs.
Go, go, gadget, long hat.
Twist my hat and my legs extend indefinitely. Don't forget to save, or everything we've done will go away forever, Luke. You don't know how many times I've explained this to you.
Savvy.
Hello there, mister. Never seen you around here before. Want to hear something useful? Check it out. See that mailbox right over there? Try tapping on it, will ya?
You can steal mail from people.
Wahoo coin.
Wahoo coin! Brilliant. That's a hint coin. Sorry, a Wahoo coin. Ever work a puzzle and get stuck? It's times like that when I bet you'd fancy a hint, yeah? Well, when that happens, you can trade in those shiny hint coins for hints. They're scattered all over the place, which means you should always be on the lookout for them. Tap on anything suspicious, okay? Good. Well, that's all I had to say. You take it easy, mister.
Go, Luke, go.
Luke, are you a two-stepper?
They were schmoovin', dude.
They were.
Frozen eyes.
We don't read walk-around dialogue. It would take too long.
Savvy knows she's supposed to do a voice right. Hey!
That wasn't Savvy's ordinary voice, exactly.
Yeah, I know. They're just making a joke.
This is Dr. Schrader's flat. I'm sure of it.
Wow, a double door opening to your apartment. That's interesting. Andrew,
Are you home? It's Herschel. Herschel Layton. Sir, are you there? Doctor?
Is he in the box?
I don't hear anyone in there, Professor. Oh, what if he's...
There's no time for speculation now, Luke. We must get this door open immediately. It seems to be locked from the inside.
But without a key, there's no way to get in.
Ah, of course. In my haste, I forgot about these keys the doctor included in his letter.
Quick, Professor, let me try them on the door. That's strange. It doesn't seem like any of these keys work on the lock.
Luke, don't you see? Dr. Schrader has set before us yet another puzzle to solve. What a freak. You can see where I get it, Luke.
You were made this way. In a laboratory. Crafted. Whoa. What in the fuck?
Here goes.
You can tell I remember some of these. It did, even when I first played this, that's like the first thought I have is like, it's the other end of the key. I do really like that. Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh.
Fishbowl.
Professor!
Yeah. No, untrue.
His eyes are so big.
How could this have happened?
This is terrible, Professor. Do you suppose the Elysian box did this to Dr. Schrader when he tried to open it?
I honestly don't know, Luke. But that can wait. Right now, we need to notify the police.
Of course, Professor.
What do we have here?
A T-Rex, bro.
A train ticket for the Momentary Express.
Now, this is strange. Look, there's no destination written on this ticket. Have you ever seen a train ticket that didn't say where it was taking you?
Yes, very strange indeed.
He is dead.
He is dead.
You're gonna be this guy as well, Savvy.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
Huh? Hey, it's you!
Well, Inspector Chelmey's the name. You two found the body, did you?
Luke!
No, Luke. Let him
Oh,
go.
right.
Luke, stop that. That's his face. Listen here, Luke.
Violence!
That must
my
be
gosh.
ridiculous to
He's
Savvy.
He's a real...
So, in the first game, the antagonist, a crazy random Waluigi stashed guy who had snuck into the town where the game took place, the Curious Village, was disguised as this guy. So we have, heavy quotes, met this character before, but no, we haven't, because it was just that guy who made a costume of this inspector. So he doesn't actually know us.
What in the blood? That's my face, not some piece of taffy.
I just remembered 1,000 years ago. The thing I took "so this is basically his name" from are these stupid old functional like gag text LPs I used to do of video games like 15, 16 years ago. And I did one for the first 2 Professor Layton games where I like had all the characters have little icons next to their names. And I remember "that's my face, not some piece of taffy." I kept calling back to that. Like he'd react to normal shit and be like, "What are you doing? That's a train, not some piece of taffy." And it made like less and less sense every time.
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean it. I was sure we had another imposter on our hands.
What in the world is this child talking about? I swear, young ones these days have no manners. My apologies for the confusion. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Herschel Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology at Gressenheller University.
And I'm his apprentice, Luke.
Interesting. So if I understand correctly, you keep a child around as an apprentice, do you? Not at all, sir. In truth, he's...
Professor Layton's apprentice, like I said.
Well, it's really none of my concern. I have a crime scene that needs my attention. Clear a path, will you? But of course. Luke, not a word about that ticket to the authorities, all right?
We're going to do some crimes, Luke. I need you to be with me on this one.
You got it, Professor.
Yes. Let's see. What do we have here? A murder? Or was the crime self-inflicted? Inspector, I should tell you that the door was locked before Luke and I came in. I see. So this door, the sole entry point in and out of this 8th floor flat, was shut tight. Then the doctor was holed up in here, completely apart from the outside world, yes? That being the case... Yes, I'm sure of it. The old gent must have suffered a heart attack.
What? How did you come to that conclusion, sir?
Use your noodle, laddie. What other explanation could there be? It's true that the flat is on the 8th floor and that the door was locked, Inspector.
But you see, he opened the bad box. Not the bad box! Everyone knows not to open that one!
My neighbors have decided right now to vacuum the stairs directly above me.
Is that so? Please elaborate. Isn't it obvious? There's something quite unusual about our crime scene that's been overlooked.
I would love there to be a puzzle where you just pan the camera around and there's like an extremely suspicious guy with like a big wooden mallet with blood on it in the corner.
Didn't we kind of have that in the fucking Great Ace Attorney with the weird clown jester guy? Or
I
like
feel
the,
like yes,
the bard?
that did happen once.
I suppose you academics think your fancy degrees prepare you to play detective, eh? I tell you, nowadays, it seems like everybody and their mum thinks they can do my job. Now, as I was saying, the cause of death was heart failure, plain and simple. And there's what caused it.
Scary dinosaur.
Whoa!
It's a scaled-down model of a Kronosaurus, if I'm not mistaken. I reckon that ugly mug will give anyone nightmares. Here's what probably happened. The old fellow turned on a light, took one look at the beast, and then keeled right over.
But this is the doctor's own home. Why would the bones he put up himself scare him?
People have a way of becoming forgetful with age. Not that you'd understand, boy.
Well, you're right about that. I don't think I understand it at all.
Mr. Layton, was it? No? Ah, yes, Layton. Mr. Layton, what do you think? The scenario you paint certainly isn't out of the realm of possibility. But, considering the lights were off when we entered the room, I don't think we've found our answer yet.
Oh, that makes sense. Poor bloke must have been scared of the dark, he was. Turned off the lights, heart attack.
Oh, really? Furthermore, look around you, Inspector. Doesn't anything strike you as odd?
What do you mean, Professor?
Study your surroundings, Luke. I'm sure you can see it too.
With its windows opening out into thin air, 8 stories up, and its door securely bolted, you might think this room is inaccessible from the outside. However, a single unusual detail reveals the truth of what went on here. Your job is to look around the room by tapping the arrows to find this detail. Once you've got it, circle the area with your stylus and choose Submit. Layton? Tell me.
Oh, hello.
Probably this. Torn.
Oh.
That's
No,
weird.
that doesn't mean anything.
The bugs ain't that.
Just want to make sure that's the right thing that I'm...
That window
old-
pane. That one right there.
The old jet just liked to chew on the curtains.
He's
We all
about
do
that,
it.
He was.
Of course. This window is missing a curtain.
So it is. But what exactly does this have to do with my crime scene?
It means someone exited the building through this window, and I'll bet he's our culprit.
I'd say that's a sound theory.
I'm gonna run and get rid of my
Well done,
dishes
my
real
boy.
quick.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Sound as a pound. I was just about to propose the same idea myself.
Liar!
Damn, Luke.
Listen, I don't believe our friend the inspector will be of much help to us. What say you and I conduct a little investigation of our own?
Luke, this guy fucking sucks. We need to do something else.
There's something in Dr.
This
Slade's
guy's a
room.
fucking idiot.
Dude, people in games like this always be dying with shit in their hand.
It's an old photograph, but it's been torn into so many pieces, I can't make out the original image.
It's the box, guys. It's pretty obviously the Elysian box.
No, it could just be some Doritos.
Say, I'll prove it.
What's the big idea? You can't just point evidence in a crime scene. Get your hands off that. What is this anyway? Not that it matters. I'll be holding on to that. Now out with the both of you.
That's fair. Fuck!
Oh, fuck.
Ah, but we're not done!
No reason to question you? There we go. Dr. Schrader indicated he was in possession of the Elysian box, yet there was nothing resembling such an artifact in his home. You can be Luke for a minute.
Do you think the person who did this to him was after the box?
It's an interesting theory, but for the moment that's all it is. However, it's my belief that we hold a clue to understanding today's events, namely that ticket.
The Momentary Express ticket, right, Professor?
Correct, Luke. I believe that a trip aboard the Momentary Express is in order. We went.
We went. Location, that's what that says. Oh, do you suspect we'll find the key to unlocking this mystery on the train?
Dr. Schrader did his best to point us towards the Momentary Express should something happen to him. Sure as fog on a London morning, I know this train will lead us to the answers we seek.
I love London fog lattes. My favorite.
Professor Layton and Luke sped
What's all
away
this
from the
green?
gate, unaware of the secrets that awaited them down those
I am
underground
acting. I can't wait for Matt Mercer to show up in the back half of this game and just kind of like outstar everybody else. The flying pussyfoot.
Spooky train.
Gosh, just look at this place, Professor. It's so posh, I feel like I should be wearing a monocle.
Quite so, Luke. Every decoration and detail in this room is more decadent than the last. I'd wager the rest of the train is just as grand. How would you like to go exploring for a bit?
I would love that.
Wahoo coin.
Wahoo
Wahoo
coin.
coin. Ooh,
Look at that.
Kappa.
Luke. Your bag is wide open and your belongings are scattered everywhere.
Oh, I guess they are.
You should put your things away before we walk around the train.
I should, if we're going to do the Wahoo coin bit, I should inform you that in England, the way that we would say Wahoo coin is jubilation currency.
Oh, you're just making shit up now, aren't you?
No, that's
Why
normal.
do you have a pot and pan in here? Why do you got a skillet? Nobody?
I'm cooking! Leave me alone! I'm normal!
Every 12-year-old boy should bring his skillet with him. You
Things
never know when you might need some rashers.
Some what? Oh, rations.
Rashers of bacon?
Rashes of bacon.
I rarely know what you're talking about, my boy.
Oh, my goodness gracious, Luke. I'm not very good at this. This feels like an easy
Don't
puzzle.
say that, Professor. Don't say that.
I probably shouldn't be.
Chin up.
What do you think's in this bag?
Up. Candy.
Probably on account of the candy that is painted on the bag.
People.
It would be
I'm trying to play
nice.
string with Al in the background. He's
Awesome.
silly. He's upset. If I don't play with him, he will be mad and he will get into trouble.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Okay, this is like the only thing. No, this puzzle is so hard. Yeah, you think so? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I believe you.
I bet I could do it.
Probably. Don't worry. We'll solve
Professor,
it.
I give up.
Well,
I don't want to clean up my stuff. Do I really have to pack up my things right now?
Oh, all right. You can put it off for now, but I want to see that bag in order soon.
Thank you.
Remember, Luke, we're here to find the Elysian box, so don't get sidetracked.
You don't have to tell me twice. Now, why don't we start our search by investigating the train?
I don't know what else we'd be investigating.
The tracks.
All right, I'll hold you by the feet, and you just lean out.
This is the tallest child.
Large.
Jubilation currency.
Oh, she's cute though.
I hear the rooms in the front of the train are so super fancy that the doorknobs are made of gold. But no one's allowed in, except for really rich people. So, mistress, are you really rich? Because if you are, you can go see the super duper fancy rooms. Oh, that's me as well. Super duper fancy rooms, eh?
Then none but the extremely wealthy can enter. If our young friend is correctly informed, there must be a set of deluxe rooms in the next car.
Wow, I'd sure like to see those. I bet they're utterly fantastic. La 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 la.
Yes, I suppose it's accommodations for you. I do hope my darling boy will be pleased.
Is your pet your hair?
I believe it's dinner time for my sweet baby. I'm off to the dining car.
Gosh, that lady was just the type I'd expect to see on the Voluntary Express. Talk about rich and fancy.
Quite. This train is full of many well-heeled patrons, like the woman we just met. Well-heeled patrons. That's a funny way of putting it. We must watch our deeds and words here. A formal setting demands formal manners, wouldn't you say?
You will be ashamed of your words and deeds. Absolutely, Professor.
Anyway, time to walk into someone's room and take their coins. Oh, a drink of water for me. Just look at the craftsmanship on this picture, Luke. I'm almost certain it was hand-blown.
Who knew that something as ordinary as a picture could be so fancy?
What could be more relaxing than sitting in your suite with a cold beverage and watching the sunset? Ah, and speaking of beverages, or in this case, deadly beverages, have I got a puzzle for you?
Let me at it, Professor!
You can't blow air with your hands is the thing, so hand blown is a bit of a misnomer.
Two men
Well, you say that.
known as 1 and 2 are playing a strange game. First, both men put their empty pitchers on the table. Next, a judge brings a pitcher filled with purple poison and places it in either spot A or spot B. The judge then starts shifting the poison from one pitcher to any adjacent pitcher over and over. After moving the liquid 55 times, the owner of the poison-filled pitcher must drink its contents. If you were the judge and secretly wanted one to win, would you place the poison-filled pitcher down in spot A or B? B. It just says you can do it to any adjacent one, and if you want the guy to win, you would go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake.
Ow, 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 Alucard.
All right. I don't think I calculated that the correct way, technically, but
But we got it.
excellent work. People are making... In the last game, there were a lot of puzzles that was just do some algebra, and that was the puzzle. This game, to my recollection, is not do some algebra. It's got a lot of chess puzzles in it. Like, there's a name for them where you're giving us... No, none of that now. Now let's press on. We aren't allowed to be in
What
here,
are you
actually.
doing?
It's outside.
Dude,
Yes?
my cat is doing some really fucking stupid shit right now, and I can't contemplate it.
Over here.
Ah! Oh, look at him. Look how pleased. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir, but I'm afraid all the seats in our fine establishment are taken right now.
What a pity.
Indeed it is, sir. But while you wait for a table, may I interest you in a bazool?
No. 4 couples sit elbow to elbow in a crowded dining car. All diners are sitting next to or across from their partners. The Joneses are sitting by the aisle. The mustachioed Mr. O'Connor sits beside his wife. So these are the O'Connors. These are the Joneses. Mr. Lambert sits across from his wife. So that's this. Whereas Miss Hadley, she's this one. That... Do I have to circle the person? Yeah, okay.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman.
The waiter is just like,
Puzzle
I don't know who these people are except through my vague understanding of them.
He's just making shit up to make the shift go faster.
That's exactly right, sirs. They say that nothing whets the appetite like a hearty puzzle. Oh, and it appears the table has just opened up. Allow me a moment to tidy it up, and then I will be happy to escort you to your seats.
Great, I'm starving.
Savvy or me?
Well, good. Our table is finally ready. We'll just be taking our seats then.
Madam, please wait just a moment. You see, these passengers have been here much longer.
Nonsense! We'll not hear another word of this. You take these people before us. We are insulted.
I do apologize, madam. It's simply that these gentlemen arrived before you.
We will not be kept waiting. Do you understand? Not a single second. Now out of our way.
Madam!
Talk about pushy.
Oh, I do apologize, sirs. There's a lovely observation deck on the last car of the train. May I suggest that you spend a few minutes there while we prepare a new table for you?
No need for apologies, my good man. Your job is not an easy one. We'll go see the deck and return in a bit.
Working class solidarity, everybody.
This is mine now.
Yes, I
am
love
so
sitting at this
table.
table to have one glass of wine.
Just one.
This is one this is one large dining car. Gosh, I bet even the kitchen's super posh. What do you think?
Well, that door to the left seems to lead to the kitchen. What do you say we take a look for ourselves? You can't just go in the kitchen.
Go
What?
into the kitchen?
I guess we're
What
going in
on
the
earth?
kitchen.
It's just inexplicably a American back alley.
Dreams be like.
Just look at all. Why are the 7 toilets all facing each other? Just look at all the stuff there is to eat.
The council has assembled.
Yes, it seems that the Momentary Express is a first-class operation, right down to the kitchen.
Oh my, passengers in the kitchen, I'm sorry. We just can't have that. Wearing those dirty clothes of yours in here could earn me a health code violation, you know.
All of you know that there's nothing at all dirty about our clothes, sir.
Say what you like, short stack, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm running a kitchen here. Did you stop to think about what could happen if icky outside germs made it in here because of you?
I see your point. Terribly sorry for the intrusion and any worry we may have caused you, good sir.
All right. I'm sorry too, sir. Wait, what is that?
Oh my god, it's Hamtaro.
Professor, look here. It looks like our friend the cook has been keeping a pet in the kitchen. And to think he was lecturing us about germs.
Oh boy, guess the cat's out of the bag now. Or the hamster, I should say. Believe me, I know it's not okay to keep a pet in the kitchen. But well, he's my only friend, see? Furry or not, he's the only rodent I've got to talk to.
That's so incredibly sad.
He certainly is generously proportioned, isn't he? You said he's a hamster, yes?
That's right, a hamster. The noblest member of the animal kingdom. See, when I first started working here, I needed someone to keep me company, so I bought him. Thing is, I feed him all table scraps we take back, which makes for a diet that's a bit, rich. Oh, he's really put on the pounds. If he doesn't get in shape, it could be bad for his health.
That hamster's
The poor
dying in
little
2 weeks.
guy. You got to make him run laps around the sink.
That's why I want to ask something of you, boy. Would you mind holding on to my friend for a little while? While he's here with me, I can't help but feed him, and those scraps of pastry and pasta add up.
Oh my god, you've been feeding him all carbs. Where's the vitamins? Is there any vegetables? No veg in his diet? God. So you're saying you want us to hold on to him and help him shape up? Sounds like a great idea to me. I'll just make him run from one end of the train to the other. What do you think, Professor? Can we please keep him for a little while?
Well, I do believe in helping those in need, rodent or not. It is, I do believe that helping those in need, rodent or not, is the duty of every true gentleman. We'd be happy to take custody of this hamster for the time being. What a funny sentence.
That's a funny sentence.
Oh, thank you so much. Hearing that is a real load off my shoulders. I can blame you if this hamster, if I get found out.
Hamster.
Hamper.
Oh,
Hampton.
give him an apple. It's a mini game. Goodbye.
Okay.
What's the hamster's name, chat?
Oh, chat.
Hampter. Wahoo coin.
Hamster. Jubilation coin.
Oh.
Gender.
Pick a rat.
Pick a rat.
Plague.
Boomomo Jr. Of course.
Wahoo.
I'm not
I
naming
do
him
like
Makoto.
Wahoo.
What? What? Hey, hang on, you forgot. There you go.
Jello.
Oh, that took a lot of hard work. Okay, little guy, from now on, anywhere I go, you go too.
Squeak. Squeak.
Oh, fuck, dude.
It appears that your special talent with animals has earned you a new friend, Luke.
I think so too, Professor.
Dude,
Anyway,
you
let's see
could
if-
roast that guy up for some good eats.
Jubilation Wahoo.
Wahoo wahoo.
Wahoo Wahoo.
Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. Wahoo wahoo.
Girl.
Savvy.
Welcome aboard, sirs. May I interest you in a refreshing beverage or a scrumptious snack?
Thank you, but I don't think we need any snacks right now.
Of course you don't. And I put my best smile on for nothing. Since we've got this ritzy dining car on board, most people get their chow there. With competition like that, it's hard to sell even a cup of tea. I'm so bored.
I think there might be a little Valley Girl in here you're missing out on, Savvy, if I'm being honest.
Oh, well, I mean, the British Valley Girl is like fucking... Hold on. I've got a while until my shift ends, so help me pass the time with this puzzle, would ya?
Pancake stacks. Oh, it's one of these, huh?
God.
Okay.
British Valley Girl is just chav. Yeah, no, straight up.
Yeah, it's Essex Girl. I love the pancake sounds.
Let's see if this works. That was almost too easy.
Whoa, check out the brain on you, kiddo. So listen, our next stop's in this stinky little 2-cow village called Dropston, right? There's like nothing there. I'm sure we would stop somewhere more exciting for a change. But I guess that's working a job for you now. Sometimes you just have to deal with crippling boredom.
She saw us being like cool to the waiter and was like, okay, I can be honestly a person around these patrons.
Looks like no one's here right now.
Let's check back later.
So you make that joke. The whole classism thing with accents here in England is genuinely so strong to the point where you will actually put on an accent that makes you sound higher class if you are working around higher class people. It's like expected.
Say, Professor,
we don't need to. We don't
Granny
need to engage with this.
Riddleton.
Yeah, this is just a mechanic that we probably won't be using on screen.
My, what a lovely deck.
Oh.
Me when I'm dueling Kaiba.
This is the best. The breeze feels great.
Indeed, and the scenery is simply breathtaking. Look, you can see a lake over there.
The sky's so blue. And just look at those trees flying by. There's a little guy running along the side. He's like, hop, hop, hop. That's what I call a view.
It is quite amazing, Luke. Goodness, all this talk of pristine scenery reminded me of a puzzle I heard once. Why don't you try it? Trees. Use your stylus to draw dividers in the forest so that you form 4 different sections. Each section should contain one of each type of tree, and the trees must be connected either for... Okay, so not diagonals. Here's a silly puzzle for silly little boys, Luke.
Why
do you say it like that, Professor?
Whoa,
the Professor!
Look at me.
Hey, you gonna buy some snacks or what?
What the fuck? The fuck is this? What are you doing over here?
Where's
Listen,
oh, there it is.
I've got an entire box of Walker's crisps that I've got to get through, and I'm not gonna sit here and eat all of them myself, am I?
Let's see if this works.
Whoa.
That was almost too easy.
Puzzle. That's exactly it. Well done.
Well, did you expect any less, Professor? Wow, it feels so nice out here. I almost forgot we're supposed to be searching for the Elysium box. Right, the plot.
I can't say I blame you, Luke, but that box led the Doctor to his death. Come what may, I will solve this mystery.
Of course.
I know it seems like we're wasting time, but I believe this is a mandatory event flag.
I think we finally have a good grasp of this train's layout. I think it's high time we began a proper investigation.
Okay, Professor, let's get to it.
Oh, Christ, it's 4 bong.
No, that ain't 4 bong.
Oh, look at that.
It's 4 bong.
Someone's left some rubbish on the deck here.
Can you believe that? Some people have the worst manners.
Listen here, Luke. A true gentleman cleans up after himself and others should the need arise. What do you say we take
Thinking about
care
your
of this man?
suitcase again, aren't you?
Oh, God.
Oh no, Yellow out!
Okay.
Those are some cute cats, though.
Can I can't move anything. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I thought, okay.
Okay.
You didn't think, did you?
Did you, you foolish boy?
Okay. Ooh. Now, I'm not what one might call good at these. So we might be here.
But you sure are trying, my dear friend.
We might be here a minute.
I'm sorry, I can't get invested in this game anymore. It said garbage instead of rubbish.
Localization -5. Well, now what do you do?
What can one do, Luke? We've seen you do sliding puzzles, Jello. No, stop it! Puzzle. We'll do it later.
I sure would love it if my dear friend Professor Layton would play the fucking game.
Wow. I feel like, do I need to do this? Is this a note? Look, I'm on stream. I don't want to do 10 minutes of a slide puzzle. I can't ask Oz and Savvy to do improv for me for 20 minutes.
But it's so funny. Oh my god, this man's made of... This looks like a Goomba.
Alright, so this should be Oz.
Why?
This, because of the other characters that are on screen with this guy.
Okay.
Couldn't agree more. And there's no better way to do it than on a train as fast
Because he talks to Kelmy a lot, and he has a nephew who I am gonna voice, who is around him a lot. So.
Okay.
I could. Oh, they're talking. I don't know why.
So you know my name, do you? But of course, this train and its owner have quite a reputation in London. I've seen your face in the papers more than a few times. Oh, is that so now? I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't say I know you as well as you seem to know me. The name is Herschel Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology by trade, but a train enthusiast on the side. I've heard tales of this train's grandeur, so I decided it was time to experience it. First, well, isn't that something? It certainly is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Layton. Oh my, just look at how late it's gotten. I really have to run. Do enjoy your time aboard.
Why don't we head back to the dining car, Luke? I've worked up quite an appetite. We decided to head back to the dining car. What? I didn't say whether... Okay.
Alright.
I guess if we decided...
We decided.
Welcome back, sirs. My deepest apologies for the long wait. Let me show you to your seats.
Alright, it's finally time to eat.
My sentiments exactly.
Wow, look at all these choices. It's enough to make my head spin.
Oh, look over there. Some sort of commotion going on.
You call this I can never say this word right. Cuisine. I call it slop. You're saying we actually serve this to our customers?
I'll make it right away, sir.
Pfft! Get that mess out of my sight this instant.
But of course, I'm very sorry to have displeased you so.
And another thing, look at these vases. Vases? And that picture, utterly tacky. Replace them immediately.
Oh, this is me as well. But, sir, that piece is a quintessential work by the world-renowned...
I don't care if the Queen of England painted it. Replace it and be quick about it.
Yes, of course, sir. I'll start making the arrangements at once.
Hey, it's that same man we saw earlier. I don't think I've ever seen anybody so bossy. And loud.
That would be Mr. Beluga, I believe. It's too bad that picture wasn't to his taste. I think it's marvelous. Ah, and speaking of pictures, Luke, have I got a puzzle for you? Do my homework.
With how often he's like, oh, puzzles. I'm imagining that, like, if it wasn't Luke and it was just some other guy, he'd just be like, mate, can you ever just turn off for a moment? I don't want to do a puzzle every single second of the bloody day.
Me when I don't read the puzzle.
Let's see if this works. That was almost too easy.
Expertly solved, Luke. I wish you'd listened to me recite the puzzle before you gave me 2 answers. After a puzzle like that and a lovely meal...
Can't a man just eat, Professor?
I'm so sorry. I've had enough of you, Professor. I could use a break. Let's head back to our room.
Have we not eaten?
We gave up on the investigation and left.
Oh. My brain just constructed.
Go ahead.
You know, fucking oh brother, this guy stinks. Instead of doing the British version, oh mate, this bloke smells.
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
La 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 la.
La la la.
La la la.
Man, I want to have like a nice meal on a train at some point. I've never like had like a sit down meal like that on a train.
I've never been on a train like this at all. The only train I've been on was like a sky train.
Trains make me nauseous.
Oh.
Now, what do we have here?
My boy, my sweet little boy, you've got to do something right this instant. Search the entire train. Madam, please calm down so I can understand the situation.
Oh, Inspector Chelmy. I had no idea you were on board.
If it isn't Mr. Layton, what are the chances, eh? Well, enough small talk. I have other matters to attend to, namely a missing boy. It seems this woman's child has gotten off to somewhere. I don't suppose you've seen him around.
No, I don't believe I've seen any young boys.
My little boy wandered off, and he hasn't returned yet. I'm simply at my wit's end worrying about him. Gentlemen, I demand that you drop whatever it is you're doing and help me find my boy. She's gonna be on like this from the moment I walk in.
I understand your concern, madam. My friend and I will be glad to lend you a hand in your search. We'll have the best chance at recovering your boy if we set out searching immediately.
Yes, that's exactly what I just said. Now, go find my boy already. Tell him Mummy's worried about him. Seems the only clues we have to go on are this shoe the Tyke left behind and his name, Tom. I tried to squeeze more details from the woman, but it's useless. She just keeps demanding us search the entire train.
What the fuck?
I thought that was a Pokeball for a second.
This is one of Tom's shoes? It's positively tiny, isn't it?
Yes, I find it quite curious myself, Luke.
What's strange is that I don't think most children with feet that size can even walk yet. Tiny Tom's little shoe.
Tom!
Tom!
And please find my daughter Jerry as well.
I'm raising them to have to kill each other before they can take the Togami family estate.
Looks like no one's here right now.
Shit.
All right.
It was certainly a surprise to see you on board, Inspector. May I ask what brings you here?
During the investigation, we stumbled upon the late Doctor's diary. Its pages detail the Doctor's final days, which led me to this train. But since this investigation's none of your business, that's all I can tell you, Mr. Layton. Besides, right now, finding that lost child's my top priority. However, since all I have to go on is a shoe and a name, this search will be an uphill battle.
Luke and I would be glad to offer our assistance in this matter.
Oh, I'm sure you would. I've heard about you, Layton. You've got quite the reputation for poking your nose into other people's business. But before I let you in on my case, let me show me your famous powers of deduction by solving this puzzle right now, you prick.
5.
Fuck!
Slamming a wall with his fist.
He just rips the badge off of his coat and just hands it like, fuck, shit, no. A woman in a shoe store pays for a pair of $30 shoes with a $50 bill. The clerk doesn't have change, so he goes to the shop next door to break the $50 bill. He then gives the woman her change. A while later, the clerk next door comes to the shoe store complaining that the bill she got from the shoe clerk was counterfeit. The mortified shoe clerk gives the other shopkeeper Bill a $50 bill of his own in apology. Both the woman with the fake bill and the shoe she take are gone. In all how much did he lose in dollars? I mean, if the bill was counterfeit, then fucking... $30 shoes with a $50 bill. This is just math class. Yeah, feel free to just softball it to me, chat. I don't like doing... at least there's a memo in this game, unlike the first one, so I can write on the screen. Y'all are giving me different answers. I don't trust you. Look it up. Look up the answer. It would be the cost of the shoe and the bill, but... It's 80? Okay.
And now to test my theory.
Chat.
Oh, my. This one
Chat.
is quite formidable.
It's 70 because he still got the 30 from the shoes being paid for. So he gained... Yeah, so...
Well, I hope you... Mwahaha, the wrong answer you give me. I hope you enjoy being timed out for 30 minutes.
Oh, stinky!
That's what you get. Imagine trusting chat. Fine, alright, fine. I'll just look it up. Diabolical box, puzzle, 20, answer. Being lazy as hell. 50. That took me 7 seconds to find the answer.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
I'm dying.
If I'm asking for the answer, I don't want you to guess. I want you to look up the answer.
Seems your fame isn't entirely undeserved, though that one fuck-up was a bit weird. Nevertheless, this is my case. So I'll be searching for Tom alone. Search on your own if you like, but don't get your hopes up.
I think he fell under the tracks.
I think it's fair.
There's another bloke on here called Jacuzzi Splot. You heard of him?
Oh my god. You're not gonna talk to her?
I wasn't expecting to go into that room.
Excuse me, madam. Have you seen a small boy wandering around here? He would be missing a shoe.
No, I can't say I have. I certainly remember if I'd seen a shoeless little boy.
I see. Well, thank you very...
Oh, but while we're on the topic of shoes, maybe you can help out with a little predicament of my own.
What in the fuck?
You may only travel horizontally or vertically one space at a time, and you must alternate between left and right shoes every step. You may not pass through any of the walls. Okay. Tap each space one at a time to hide the path you want to take. Okay. Alright. Left, right. Do I have to touch every panel, or am I just trying to get to the goal?
Tap each space one at a time to highlight
just
the
get
path.
there. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Left, right, 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 left. There.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
No, you had to go left, right? And then right, right?
Ain't it?
Well, colour me surprised. You've got quite the noodle under the hood, don't you?
You know how British people sound.
Look. Yeah, no. This woman lives down the street from me.
I know 5 women who would look like this.
Oh man, I am dog food.
What's the matter, mister?
What? Oh, hey. Okay, so I snuck into my uncle's room and borrowed his camera, right? Thing is, then I dropped it. I've been here trying to find all the pieces for like an hour, but I've only found one. That's quite a predicament. Yeah, and if word gets out about this wrecked camera, I'm gonna get major flack from the boss man. Whoa! Blame fuck. He just died. The illusion box strikes again. Brain flash incoming. Do this. I'm gonna give you this busted hunk of junk. You do with it what you want. Just get rid of the thing, will you? Okay, catch you on the flip side.
What? Hey, come back here!
You got garbage.
You mean rubbish? You imposter?
Rubbish. It's rubbish.
I bet the deluxe rooms make our room look stinky.
Hold it right there, man. Sammy Thunder says entrance to that car is for VIPs only, capiche? Now, I know you'd like to take a this is a harder font to read than I would like it to be. I'm gonna be honest. It's a little hard to cold read. It's also a DS game, so the box is really low on my screen. So if I get into it with a character, my hands are wiggling around in front of the text box. I know you'd like to sneak a peek, but the whole car's booked, so that's a no-go.
I bet the kind of person who can rent out the whole car must be some kind of super tycoon.
Indeed. I wonder what it must be like to have that much room to yourself on a train of this caliber.
Well, for now I suppose you'll just have to keep wondering, eh, Professor?
Am I the only one who sees the line? The line is real. I don't know what you're talking about, guys.
I do see the line. I think it's like a chain hanging from his glasses.
Oh, like on Sammy's character?
Yeah. It's drawn in like a darker shade of like line art than most other things, so it looks weird.
Hello. Goodbye.
Hey, oh, fuck.
What's this? Something's fallen behind those boxes. We're not allowed in here, by the way. What's a little baby hat for babies?
It appears to be a little baby hat for babies of some sort.
Sure.
But I don't think I can reach it from here.
Maybe the cat belongs to Tom.
We certainly shouldn't rule out the possibility.
Oh, hey, since we're on the subject of cats, have you ever heard this one, Professor? Poisonous mushroom!
Eat.
I was kidding.
Preschool teacher has everyone in the class close their eyes. While none of the students were looking, she slipped caps into their heads. Oh, onto their heads. And then she popped a cap in their head. And then
Damn!
said, Okay, everyone, now open your eyes and look at the hats all your friends are wearing. Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red hats gets a red balloon, and whoever doesn't gets a blue balloon. In a class of 10 children, only some of the kids got a red balloon. Knowing how many kids went home with a red balloon? Fuck. Shit. Okay. Let's see. She slip claps onto their heads. I'm not even looking at you, chat. Does it say how many?
The sun is coming out.
Does it say how many of them were given red caps?
Everyone in their class closed their eyes.
She slipped caps onto their heads. If you see 4 or more people wearing hats. There are 4 red caps? I don't think there are.
No, they didn't.
No,
say
it's saying I know why you're saying that. You're just seeing this and being wrong about it. This is saying if you see 4 red caps, you get a balloon.
4 or more red caps.
Or more.
So if you see 5, you also
get a balloon.
So
I feel like we need a little more information in this puzzle.
No, I think I'm getting it. Hold on. I'm having a brain blast.
Okay.
If there were...
It also says only some of the kids got a red balloon, so it can't be all of them.
In order for all of them to see 4 or more, then that would mean that... Yeah, no. It can't be like a high... It can't be on the higher end. Fuck. I feel like if we weren't streaming, I'd be able to figure this out.
It has to be 3 then. Right?
Because if only 3 oh wait, fuck.
So if 4 kids are wearing the hats, which is the only thing it can be, the 3rd game gives you colored memos. So 4 kids are wearing the red hats. This way, these 4 kids out of the 10 children, and then there's 6 that don't see this. All 6 of these kids see the 4 kids. So all of them get the balloons.
Get a red balloon.
Yeah.
These kids can only see 3.
Yeah.
Which means that 6 is the answer.
Yep.
Yes, that is it.
Consider this puzzle solved. Ha! Wonderful.
That's a cute picture.
Rats! I was sure I could stump you with that one.
Better luck next time, Luke. Try a slide puzzle, that'll get me. For now, we'd better return to searching for that lost little boy.
Oh, right, yep. Better get back to that. Now that you mention it, how do you suppose Tom managed to worm his way into such a little space?
His mom would love him even if he was a worm. Good question.
My back hurts today.
My back has hurt less since I started working out again.
I think I just slept wrong. I don't care about my child.
Oh, take a look at this, Professor. It's...
Food scraps, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you suppose Tom wandered into the kitchen to grab something to eat?
Well, it's possible. Though if that's the case, the child certainly is lacking in the manners department.
Slonk shoe! A slonk shoe!
She's straight slonking on that shit! This is gonna be you, Savvy.
Oh.
So this is immediately obvious to anyone who saw the previous game. In the first game, you are in a town that, without going into details, is made entirely as one big puzzle for whoever solves it basically gets to adopt this girl because you are fit to look after her, and Layton solved that puzzle. So this is Flora.
That dog is cuter than I thought it would be, but I know if it were a real dog, I would want it dead.
Is everything all right, miss?
I'm just fine, thank you. Excuse me.
Say, does that lady seem kind of familiar to you?
Yes, Luke, I'm not an idiot. Yes, now that you mention it, something about her did seem rather familiar. Hi, did you say hi?
Do you want some Walker's Crisps yet or not?
Oh, look at him in it.
It's Hank. Hank! Yeah, sure, Savvy again.
Oh, a passenger. Sorry, sir. Didn't mean to get in the way of you using the deck.
You're not a passenger too?
I'm just a mechanic on the train. I'll ride along with her in case something goes funny. But as you might figure, she's as smooth as butter. Makes my job pretty easy. In fact, I got so much free time I started making up puzzles. Want to take one for a test drive?
Is Jello's Layton voice an impression of a British person? It's what Layton sounds like in this game.
Oh my lord.
The local zoo has finally run out of money to feed its animals. Bellies rumbling from days with no food. Why is this the puzzle you made up? The animals made a plan to escape the zoo. After prying open the bars on their rusted cages, all the animals attempt to find their way through the maze like blah blah blah. Tap the picture of each animal you think made it safely out of the zoo, and then tap submit. Just remember
who's getting eaten.
Okay, let's see. I'll be very surprised if this rabbit makes it out okay. Let's see.
Nope.
I'm not trying to
run into the lion.
Yeah. Okay. Chomp. Rabbit's dead. Lion. Okay, the lion gets out. Gator. Can't get out this way. The gator can get out this way? Gator can't get out.
Nope.
Tiger.
I'm just gonna redo this one just in case. I doubt the panda can get out either. Nope.
Yeah, the panda's like fucked.
So just the lion, right? And the giraffe can't get out. Yeah, just the lion.
Yeah, it's just the lion. Sucks.
This should do the trick. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
I don't like this puzzle.
He's guaranteed to eat it? Maybe.
Hey, what's the big idea? Don't you know it's hard to pass time with puzzles when you solve them that fast?
Sorry.
Also, I might be a dormant killer.
What?
You know, making up puzzles about animals getting ate.
A dormant killer.
Title of my new novel.
Hey, get the fuck out of here! Unless...
Oh, God.
Oh my god, it's all math! I hate this shit!
At the first station the train pulls into, 1/6 of the people on board get off. At the next station, a fifth, etc. Final station, all passengers remaining exit the train. Assuming no one got on the train during the ride, what is the fewest number of people?
6.
Okay. Yeah, it would be 6, right? Because one
Yeah,
person gets off every time.
I think it's literally, yeah, because it's lowest common denominator, right?
No.
Just leave it to me.
Oh, sorry,
No.
lowest people who got on.
Oops.
Yeah.
That wasn't right.
Wait, no, I meant the other way.
Trick.
You were correct. They were just asking a different question to what you were answering. That's what I say every time I get anything wrong.
That was almost too easy.
And that's how that one goes. Well, show's over now, so move it, will you? If the folks in there find other passengers hanging around outside their door, I'm gonna get an earful.
Alright, where do I go to locate Flora and the dog?
Probably the ladies' room.
Hello, Layton.
Hello, hello.
Looks like no one's here right now. Bubbly bubbly bu.
I'm having a hard time finding this thing by just standing here, but I've got to make sure that I've searched every single molecule of this hallway.
Going molecule by molecule takes a while when you get one with a lot of connections.
You ever heard of Avogadro's constant?
Tell me about it sometime.
Oh, sweet baby boy.
How could she sleep at a time like this?
I imagine she tired herself out fretting over her child's disappearance. Come, Luke. The sooner we find the poor lad, the sooner we can put the poor lady at ease.
I'm enjoying the accents. Yeah, it's fun to hear Savvy doing a British accent for once instead of an American.
Hello there, boys! It's me!
Haven't we met before? No! You've never seen me! I'm good.
Babette has more frames of animation than the opening cutscene.
Where am I to go? Woe am I to gare? Hello, sir.
Probably
Have
talk to
you-
him, yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a little boy wandering around with only one shoe?
No, I don't believe so. But come to think of it, a couple who was just here were talking about a child.
Interesting. Do you have any idea where we might find this couple now, my good man?
Also, what a piece of shit you have to be to bring a dog on a train like this. What's your plan?
I believe they're staying in the fourth car, sir. May I recommend paying them a visit?
A wonderful suggestion. Thank you for your assistance. Come along now, Luke. Let's go in to the couple.
We go.
We left.
We left. We left,
right?
in it.
Aw.
Oh, my pterodactyl wife.
Capone! Whoa there, young fellow. You're in the wrong room. My wife and I are staying here.
Dreadfully sorry to intrude, sir, but we are searching for a lost little one. Did you happen to hear or see anything pertaining to this?
I suppose this is me. Oh, sweetie, I think they might be talking about that darling cutie pie who just passed by, remember?
Oh, yes. He was quite a cute one, he was. Small and very clever looking, I say.
So, you did see Tom, then? He's been missing a while now.
Huh? I didn't know whether he was a girl or a boy, truth be told. Tom's a right nice name, though.
Oh, pish posh, dear. I bet my best mole walkers it was a girl who passed by our room.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I had a feeling that scamp might be a girl. But until you stick a ribbon on its head, who can really tell, huh?
Now I'm all turned around. I don't have the faintest idea who we're talking about anymore.
What?
I hate to say, but it looks like this hot lead just turned cold, Professor.
On the contrary, Luke. We may have just stumbled onto some extremely valuable information.
What do you mean, Professor?
You'll see. First, let's return to the scene of Tom's disappearance. My mouth. Oh. Wow. Inspector. Tell me, are you any closer to uncovering the whereabouts of the missing child?
So you two are still flipping over furniture to find that tycoon?
Do you mean to say that the child has been found?
No, not at all.
Then that was a very uncharitable way for you to answer my initial question, wasn't it?
What I'm saying is that the child is no longer on this train. I've asked everyone aboard, but no one gave me an answer that suggested they'd seen the lad. It led me to the conclusion that the poor child's either got off earlier or fell from the train.
Fell off?
Yes, it's entirely plausible, given the way children love to run amok. When you combine that with their oversized heads, you've got yourself a recipe for disaster.
You're one to talk,
They're like
my
little
good sir.
bobbleheads. What are you saying? I'll contact the railway police at the next station for that, so feel free to give up on your search.
Just a moment, Inspector. The windows on this train are mounted high, and every exit is manned. Given the situation, don't you think it's unlikely a child could have made it off the train unnoticed?
Alright, I'll humour you. So tell me, Layton, where do you think this elusive ankle biter got off to?
That I can't say, but something tells me we've made a rather large misassumption here. Is that a word?
Oi, there's just no reasoning with you. Fine, keep playing detective. Nothing'll come of it, I tell ya.
Layton is my name.
Layton is his name.
Layton
is my friend.
Zizi Snork. Zizi Snork.
Someone chat, what a killable lad. Hello.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Sorry, it's a little tricky to figure out where they want me to go to trigger the next event flag.
Is it in here? No, this is the couple car. Maybe it was one further to the front of the train. I know you have to find the other shoe. The murderer appears at last. What's on your mind, my boy? You look distracted.
It's hard to put my finger on why, but I feel like someone has been watching us for a while now.
You too, then. I've been feeling that same sensation myself.
Do you think that someone might be tailing us?
It's certainly possible. Keep an eye out for anything unusual.
This shoe's much larger than the first one.
Huh? This looks like one of Tom's shoes, doesn't it, Professor?
It certainly does.
But the strange thing is that it's for the same foot as the shoe we found earlier.
So it is. Aha. Tom must be a freak.
Freak of nature.
Luke, I do believe we've both made a faulty assumption.
What exactly do you mean?
Recall for a moment the events as they have unfolded thus far.
Let's see. Found a tiny shoe on the floor.
That's right. A shoe small enough for a baby.
And then there was the cap we found in the kitchen. But it was lodged in such a tiny corner, I don't know how Tom could have wormed his way back there.
The perspective on this is a little fucky-wucky. With this area directly to the left of the cap in particular.
Correct. In order to get back there, Tom would have to be no more than half your size.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen any boys younger than myself on the train.
That was my impression as well, which is why I began to consider a different line of thought. Luke, what if you and I have already seen Tom about and didn't know it? You see, all the while we've been searching for Tom, we've assumed that he's a small boy. But what if that assumption proves false? What if we've been wrong from the start?
You getcha got, Professor. The second shoe was the same in every way as the first shoe, including which foot it was for. If that strange pair of shoes means what I think it does, then...
Dog. Oh,
Can you
no.
complete this dog?
Must I?
You complete this dog?
What?
Dog slide puzzle.
Why on earth would you format it this way?
To make you mad.
Why would you do this to me? I've never done you wrong, Herschel. And yet,
Ooh, big jump.
why would you do this to me? You didn't need to do
Could
this.
this happen to me?
I've made my mistakes. There's nowhere to run. The night goes on and I'm fading away, Luke. What was that?
Hello, Card. Me yawning.
Ugh, God, I just despise slide puzzles. I think they should be against the law. I hate them. I hate them so
place one of
much.
the paws. So place that one back. Then the other one, place to make a T on the paws, a sideways T. So like left and down. There we go. And then move that up and left. And then that
This-
frees up the room to do some slidey slides.
Hmm. I have to find a way to get these out of the thing, though.
Nearly.
No. I'm just awful at slide puzzles. I hate them terribly.
Oh, oh.
I think I have to go one at a time.
Yay, dog.
Just leave it to me. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Tom is a dog.
Do you recall the girl we saw holding the small dog? I suspect that small dog was our friend Tom.
So if we track down that girl, we'll find Tom.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
In it.
In it.
In it.
Eric.
Eric.
Okay. It's time to locate the girl. Get out of here! Hello, girl, are you in here? Dog. Inspector. Inspector, I believe there is a dog. What
That is what cops sound like. Whoa.
Hi, looky here. You guys have solved at least 12 puzzles.
Father Gascoigne!
I applaud you heartily. Can't see how I could dislike a couple of can-do go-getters like yourselves. Let's be pals, huh? No, that's not the answer. This one's gonna weigh heavy on my mind, I tell you. What's with you two? What can I do you for?
We're looking for a young lady with a small dog. Have you seen anyone fitting that description?
Yeah, I remember seeing someone like that pass by. Was headed to the back of the train, I think.
Thank you very much. We'll just be on our way.
Hold it right there, top hat. I see how it is. Get on Grousley to answer your question and scoot off without a word. I told you what you wanted to know, so the way I figure it, you should at least lend a fella a hand.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you needed our help. How may we be of service?
There's this puzzle that's been on my mind for ages now. Maybe you'll have better luck with it. Want to try?
Not really. I'm
This is the
quite
voice.
scared.
This is the voice of the corpse from Disco Elysium. It is. I love that voice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh.
I legitimately have no idea how you did that.
You divide it up into squares, and then each of these correspond, like, these are basically cookie cutter pieces that match each other. So the top B, so the white here matches the blue here.
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. That's cool.
Oh, it's alright, how you doing? You got quite a head on your shoulders, don't you? Now, as to that girl you were asking about, she's probably on observation deck behind me. What, are you staring at me? Staring at old Grousley? Okay.
Yeah.
Bye. Oh, the animation.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Whoa!
Classic dogs.
Hey, it's you!
Yes, I had the sneaking suspicion that it was you who was tailing us.
Flora, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. It's just... Well, you see, I just didn't want to be all alone again.
What is your accent?
American. It's
Not
Lonnie
good.
Manella again.
What lies ahead could be dangerous.
Huh?
That's why you'll have to be extra careful. All right?
I really like Layton's voice actor. He's just so warm.
Yeah.
Lego-faced, nice man.
Round. Oh, he's the dog we saw earlier.
Quick, grab him.
Yep.
Oh. Well, I'll be. Tom wasn't a boy at all.
Right you are, Luke. Now let's get him back to his owner.
Oh, I suppose I'll just be going now.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Come along now.
Flora is now traveling with you.
Wahoo coin!
Wahoo girl.
Wahoo me.
Flora's kind of famously underutilized in the original trilogy, but like if we ever got to play Layton 4 and 5, I would love to have Savvy here to voice Emmy, who
Yeah.
I think Savvy would have a really fun time as the other third girl character in the other Layton trilogy.
Let's see. Go here.
Oh, thank heavens you're all right. My sweet little Tommy boy. I've missed you so.
Yep.
This is Tom. We were under the impression that we were searching for a boy, not a mutt with a fancy haircut.
How dare you compare my darling Tommykins to some common street mongrel?
Lost dog's are no matter for Scotland Yard. Next time he goes missing, find him yourself. Blimey, some folks haven't an ounce of sense. Come on, Barton, we've got real cases to solve.
Oh, you got it, Inspector.
Exactly correct.
Don't you walk away from me. I'm not done talking about your atrocious manners. Well, enough of that. Welcome back, sweetie. Where did my little Tommykins run off to today? He's such a darling that I feared someone might have kidnapped him and been holding him for ransom.
I just checked IMDb. I did not know Layton's VA also voices Chelmy and Don Paulo. Yeah, the first game has literally, I think, 2 or 3 voice actors.
Perhaps we should keep Flora's involvement in Tom's disappearance under wraps.
Good idea, my boy.
I do believe a reward is in order. Here, I know it's quite generous, but I insist.
You got a hamster toy.
Wow.
I hear we'll be making a stop in the quaint village by the name of Dropstone.
How much longer do we get there, Professor?
I'm not entirely sure, but waiting here won't make the time pass faster. Let's rest while we wait. Mystery solved.
Oh, why did you use that stamp on my face?
Mystery solved.
Oh!
We left.
We left.
We left.
I'm sure you have a puzzle, but I don't want to talk to you.
Say, Flora, where have you been hiding all this time?
Well, until I found that little dog, I'd just been relaxing in my room.
Really? You've got your own room?
Sure I do. It's the middle one in the third car.
Wow. Did you know that's the room right next to ours, don't you?
You were just a wall away from us, and I never so much as suspected you were there. It would seem that my powers of observation are a bit rusty. My word! Why has the train stopped?
What's going on?
Samuel, you dolt, why did you do this time?
Hey, boss man, chill out. There's a down train, like, just sitting on the track. Until we can move that thing out of the way, we're not going anywhere, man.
Then get your rear in gear and move it now! I won't have your laziness tarnishing the momentary brand.
I'm just the MC. Shouldn't we get someone a little more, gear-headed to handle this? Besides, train cars are heavy, man. How am I supposed to move it?
I would not hear excuses, especially from a layabout conductor who barely earns his keep. I don't care how you do it, just get it done.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Just turn it down a notch, Uncle.
Uncle? I might be your uncle, but I'm also president of this railway, and I demand you address me as such.
Okay, alright, sure, whatever you say, Mr. President.
Kills him with his cane.
Hurry up, you layabouts!
Uncle.
Bah! I'm too nice to that indolent, scruffy nephew of mine, or the louse does his complain.
What seems to be the problem here?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Passenger. See, there's this giganto freight train parked on the track and it's blocking our way. Clearing the track is going to take some time, so just, sit back with something fizzy and wait.
I see. Can I lend a hand?
For real? Oh, yeah, that'd be way helpful. You think you can find a way to move the train? He just flies away.
Not my problem no more.
Blocking the track so we can, get a move on?
I'm Hank. Step aside now. We're not going anywhere till the train moves off the track. Till we get this car out of the way, the Monetary Express isn't going anywhere.
Woo!
Okay.
Do you like sliding puzzles?
This type of slide puzzle is actually acceptable to me. This one's different. I don't know how to describe it.
You're different.
You're different, you piece of shit. Fuck that up.
You ruined everything, you stupid bitch.
Damn. Damn.
Damn. Damn. This is so
I think
easy.
if you get...
don't
if you
worry,
get
I
3
got
and
it.
4... Yeah, cool.
It'll just take me like 2 more seconds. I'm like still laughing at you ruined everything, you stupid bitch.
And now to test my And there we have it.
And now it's fucking done. It's normal. It's normal, Luke.
It's normal. Ow, my back! Ugh.
Hopefully we should be able to continue on our journey now.
Yep, I reckon we're good at... We're good here. Just give me a second, we'll be up and running again. I realise he probably would be a little bit northern.
Oh, we're finally moving again.
It shouldn't be too much longer before we arrive in Dropstone.
I wonder if we'll find any useful information there.
I hope so. A round part. It's an aperture.
Oh.
Oops, I guess...
Do you think Layton actually moved the train cars with psychic powers to do that puzzle? Absolutely.
He's Magneto.
Yeah.
He's Magneto.
Aww.
Like Cornetto.
Mm-hmm.
Love me a Cornetto.
I've never had one.
They are nice.
Aw.
Oh, it's market day.
Timed suspiciously. Ah!
The villain.
Why the creepy Dark Souls music for that?
That sudden stop back there did a number on our brakes. So we're stopping here for repairs. Forgot I had an accent. We need at least 3 hours till we'll be ready to roll. So why don't you catch the local sites?
Capital idea. Besides, who knows what information we might stumble upon in the village.
Alright, whatever.
I'm always wondering what information I'll stumble upon.
Oh, I tell you, man, this sleepy little farming place is like the chillest place on earth. The boss is wandering around the village, and so is that inspector dude. The villager is celebrating his 50th anniversary right now, so I bet there's tons of stuff to do. Now, if I weren't stuck working, I'd definitely go check it out myself.
So the village was founded... Oh, that's you?
I actually thought for a second that was you as well. So the village was founded only 50 years ago. That's quite young for a settlement in England. A village that's only 50 years old? That's pretty ridiculous.
I could imagine that'll be part of the plot. And it's so peaceful here. I really can't believe we'll find any clues about the Elysium box.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure of that, Luke. You heard the Dark Soul noise accompanying that cow.
Oh.
Remember, one of the first rules of puzzle solving is that the answer is often in the unlikeliest of places.
Of course you're right. I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled for clues, Professor.
This is something which always entertains me. Wahoo coin!
Jubilation currency.
Jubilation currency. Is that I can always tell, aside from accents, it's always funny to me watching like a tabletop game or something, which is, run by, an American group, and they'll be like, yes, this thing happened a very long time ago. And it would be like, oh, like how long ago? 300 years ago. And it would be like, that's nothing in England. That would be a shitty castle if it was 300 years old.
The window opens.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Jolly pants? That's pretty cute.
Agaba.
What? I absolutely... Get out of here! Why are you always talking to me? Do you like me?
Jubilation. Currency.
La 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 la.
Jubilation currency.
Jubilation currency.
I see you trying to get past me.
You'll have to jump on me head. How are you enjoying your time here in Dropstone?
It's been delightful. I've been here for 1 second. Every once in a while, it's nice to leave the city and enjoy the countryside.
The air is so clean and fresh. I'm so jealous of the people who get to live out here.
I couldn't put it better myself. There's something about this place that makes you feel like a new man.
And with the village celebrating its 50th anniversary today, our timing couldn't be better. Come to think of it, your Momentary Express turned 50 this year, didn't it? Quite the coincidence.
Yes, indeed it did. Sheer coincidence, of course.
Okay. Still, it could have been fun to celebrate your train's anniversary here at the festival.
Well, we already have a grand 50th anniversary celebration planned at an exclusive venue in London.
Oh, is that so? Well, I'm sure your party will be on par with the excellence of your train.
Yes, and on that note, I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. Good day, Mr. Layton, I got a tinkle.
Good day to you, Mr. Beluga.
Oh, it's already been a year since she passed. Time truly does just fly by.
She.
Who do you think he was talking about, Professor?
I haven't the foggiest, Luke.
Nope.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, and what do we have here? Find the computer room! Visitors from out of town?
Indeed we are. We were traveling on the Military Express, but we've stopped here for repairs.
If you're here for repairs, I bet I know where you're headed.
Really? What do you mean, sir?
Oh, I was just thinking out loud. Yep, chatting with myself. Forget about it. Say, did you notice the festival that's running today here in Dropzone?
Obviously.
Today marks the 50th year since the founding of our village. Make sure you get in on the fun.
Okay.
Can I tell you about one of my favorite fun facts about Shadow the Hedgehog, the video game?
Yeah.
So you know it's the one that has all of the branching paths depending on if you do good or like the good, neutral, or bad choice for each like scenario, right?
Sure.
There is a subsect of endings where Shadow just gets really depressed about the shit that he did and kills himself. And in every single instance of those endings, Vector the crocodile is there. And it's just like a universal constant. If Shadow kills himself, Vector the crocodile is around.
What the fuck?
It's so funny.
Kills myself in front of you and changes the trajectory of your life forever.
Shadow, don't!
No!
I found the computer room, but I'll never find peace.
Go ahead, Luke.
Oh, I thought this was Flora. I was sitting here like, la, 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 la.
Wow, look at all the stuff there is to do! Like look, and walk, and stand.
I've never been to a real live festival before. It's wonderful.
Flora was essentially raised in a box with no other people for like 15 years.
Oh my, what is this beast?
It's just a fucking cat.
Oh, that's right, Flora. I'd forgotten how you grew up in that one little village. Well, now it's your chance to make up for lost time. Let's explore.
That's a great idea. Where should we go first?
Oh, let's go look at that booth over there. I want to see what they've got. This is
Wait
a
for
lot
me.
of cheese. Right, there's some yogurt. More cheese.
You two
Ooh,
watch
this
where
one's
you're
smelly.
running. Oh, you're liable to crash into something.
Ah!
What are all these arrows for?
Killing. Oh, it's a carnival game.
I mean, his name's Angus, so it's got to be Scottish, right?
Hey there, squirts. Try your hand at this fine game of skill. I'll tell you what, since business is so slow right now, the first try is on me.
Gosh, really, mister? Well, I can't say no to a deal like that. Come on, Flora, we gotta try it together.
I was shaped in a press.
A bag of candy dangles from one of 3 arrows attached to the wall. Assuming that all 3 arrows are perfectly straight, which arrow is connected to the candy? Okay.
He's either Scottish or sounds like a cut of meat. I have news for you about the origin of Aberdeen Angus beef.
Oh.
I feel like this would be a lot easier if I were on a real DS. I don't know.
I think it's B.
I
think it's B.
But that has to be a trick, right? Like, it so obviously looks like B and it's color-coded to match the bag. So there's no way it's B.
You choose B and that was stupid. It's a crooked arrow.
I would shoot the nail.
Ting. Don't worry, gamers. I got this.
You're Googling it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, no, it is just B. This doesn't even seem like a puzzle. I guess I got faked out.
Do you have object permanence, Luke?
That's not... Is that a puzzle?
Okay.
Oh, it's because of... Okay, yeah. Okay.
But it's... Okay.
Nice. Nicely done, Shorty. Here's a little something for that fine performance.
Really? Gosh, thank you.
What the hell?
Hell?
You got a spring
That
heart.
is a little something.
Fun
What on
fact,
earth am I
that's the
gonna do
spring
with
that
this?
was... That's the spring that was used to pry me free from the press that I was made in.
That there's me midwife.
The new McDonald's Macbeth, the only burger made from the beef of a cow that begs the farmer for its own life.
Look at all the fruits and veggies on this cart.
It probably belongs to the person running that little stand.
Oh, but it looks like one of the wheels is dented. That must make it difficult to move much.
Yeah, I bet it's a real pain. Anyway, la la la.
No, but you know, that reminds me of a puzzle about the busted wheel.
That got so... That turned into... Oh, you know, that reminds me... Yeah, it's the only burger from a cow that trusted the butcher with its very life. It's really... In the back of the train yard, there's an old warped wheel lying on the ground. As shown below, a star is pointing to its axle. While no longer functional, the wheel is interesting because when rolled on a flat surface, its axle traces a funny pattern if you look at it from the side. One of the diagrams below. Okay, this is just... Okay. Alright, so if it's a triangle, it would go like bonk. And then be on the top. Let me think.
I think it's A.
A seems about right, yeah. Bonk. It's on the bottom. It rolls over, so that's like top triangle, right, left, top. Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah.
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
What a funny wheel.
I don't think you can legally call that a wheel.
That's right, Luke. You sure figured that one out fast.
If you got puzzles, I've got answers. I'm impressed you knew a puzzle like that. I've never heard that one before.
Well, I came from a city that was just puzzles. I need to know a view to run with you two.
That is true. That is true.
Hee.
Oh.
We're doing some top secret festival prep back here, so you can't come in yet, okay?
She's cute.
She is cute.
See, that's the dairy cart.
There's a girl in this game whose name is either Ilya or Ilyana, who is like one of my favorite Layton designs. I think she's so pretty.
No.
Oh, Crosley.
Now that's an old bird right there.
Hey there, fellow. I'm in a real bind here. Help an old gal out, will ya?
What seems to be the problem, madam?
My shirty little bird fell down a hole in the ground here. I want to help the poor thing, but I just can't reach her. Do you have any ideas?
Fill it with water, she'll drown if she's...
I believe it's just reach in with your beak of a schnoz and suck and go and suck her up. Oh no!
Snore, 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 snore. Oh, I love this.
Which tunnel should the bird take? This is fucked up. I don't like the idea of a bird having to do this.
It's not that one.
Okay, only one way to go. Let's try. Nope, it is B. Nope, I'm stupid. I had drawn over it. Am I on cocaine? You go this way with B, and then you hang a right, and then that leads out. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, B leaves.
Believes.
You just gotta believe in yourself.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle
Quick, bird, take the B tunnel.
B.
Freedom.
It's slopping out the top. Anyway.
It's my little birdie. I was worried she'd be stuck down there forever. Wish I had some way of thanking you properly. Here, bird,
crushes it.
Oh, I know. Here, you can have this tea set and these lovely herbs. Take them, I insist.
Wow, that's a generous gift.
Okay, this minigame we actually will be doing.
Aw,
Because the tea minigame is fun as hell.
aw. Brisk berry. Bell tartsy. Aw.
Bell tart meets. No, never mind. I'm good.
No, go ahead, Savvy. What are you thinking?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
So you can serve tea to NPCs to unlock stuff.
NPTs?
Oh, I love this song.
Yeah, this is my favorite. I use this all the time. They do have dialogue in reference to all these teas.
It's a little sour and a little sweet. Yum!
I certainly have to tip my hat to this tea's drinkability. I imagine it would be delicious cold as well.
Yup, and since it's nice and light, I bet that's just about anyone would be happy to have a cup.
Yes. I myself am partial to its lovely fruity aftertaste.
Oh, this tea smells a bit, well,
It
funny.
fucking... Where did I go wrong? We fucking beefed it, Luke. I'm so sorry. I've really... It is worth doing this to get the recipes before you need them. It's stinky and bad. It's stinky and bad, Luke. I'm so sorry.
I'm straight hogging it.
You gotta do all the combinations.
We're wasting.
Oh! Delicious! I just love how sweet this tea is, Professor.
Well, it's a bit too sweet for me, but I understand why so many children enjoy it.
I think I could drink a whole pot of this stuff myself. Just watch me.
Oh, you've got quite the sweet tooth, Luke. Just try not to drink it too fast.
Three of a kind is never a recipe? Okay, thanks.
Berry, hot. Hiya!
I would be surprised if there was another one I could unlock, but I'm gonna try them just in case. Okay.
Tea.
Tea. I love tea.
Me too.
Not beating the allegations.
I don't know why people don't try tea and have a lovely time with it. It's genuinely lovely.
Look at this crazy looking tree, Professor. It's all warped.
With a structure like that, it must be quite old. I wonder how long it's been here. Oh, Luke, our little conversation... Did you just get a splinter?
No.
Did you just climb the tree and bonk your head? This reminds me of a puzzle. I'm Layton.
I'm Layton. I'm late, and I don't know what to do about it.
Each planted at a different time and a different distance from its neighbor. Of the 5 trees labeled A through E, which 2 trees have the greatest distance between them? Would it... Sorry, would it not just be this?
Yeah, would it not just be that? Does it have to do with, like, the tips of the trees? Because one is taller than the other?
Yeah, like the shorter one? I don't... Greatest distance between... I don't know.
I think it's just A&E. Accident and emergency.
Okay.
I don't see how it wouldn't be.
What's the puzzle?
I have a puzzle.
They're the furthest ones apart. Yup, no matter how you look at it, those ones are the farthest apart. I don't know if that counts as a puzzle, dude.
I have a puzzle for you, Luke. I have two teapots here. How many teapots do I have?
I have a puzzle for you, Luke. Imagine a saw trap where one person can make it out alive. The trap master has imprisoned a victim. Both of them have a button. The trap master presents 2 buttons. One kills the trap master and the other kills the victim. There are no tricks. Which button should the victim press?
Oh.
Question for Savvy. What kind of tea do you enjoy?
So I'm not generally a fan of fruit tea. I do find it generally too sweet for my tastes. My favorites are, not to be stereotypical as fuck, but an Earl Grey is genuinely really lovely. But some of my weirder picks are chili rooibos.
That sounds good.
And gunpowder tea as well.
Ooh.
Gunpowder
Phoenix
is too
pearls
much for me.
are also great. Phoenix pearls are great, but I'm pretty sure those are just a variation on jasmine or something similar. I think they're
That
just a
sounds
fancy
correct, yeah.
version. Yeah.
Savvy.
Kostya, gracious. The weather shouldn't be finer for celebrating Dropstone's fancy 50th. Why am I Transylvanian?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're
Memory's
going
not
for
what it used
Eastern European, and I guess you landed there, yeah.
But you're not from here, are you? Waiting on the train, huh? How do I know, you ask? Well, this isn't the first
He's
time
so
it happened.
small.
As fancy as a train is, it must be in rotten shape. Take heart, Sonny. More often than not, the train gets fixed up in a few hours. What with this festival and all, there's plenty here to do and see in the meantime.
Thank you for the information. If I could trouble you for a moment, though, I'd like to ask about a relic known as the Elysian Box.
Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. I've never heard of the dreadful thing. Never, you hear? Well, that's enough chatting with strangers for one day. To be frank, I was in highest spirits till you came along. Now I'm crabbier than a crab apple. If you really want to prove you're sorry for ruining my day, solve this here puzzle.
What the fuck?
My shoes are so red.
How far... My shoes, how far apart are they? It's a puzzle. The pro golfer has an amazing ability to consistently putt distances of 3, 5, 7, and 11 feet. Strangely enough, though, these are the only distances he can putt. Currently, our golfer stands on the green with his ball 20 feet from the hole. What's the fewest number of strokes he can use? Okay. 4. Let me think.
Because day and night, the golfer likes to stroke his paw at night. At night.
Is that a trick? 2.
Oh, another
Another tea I just remembered I love, but I don't get to have very often, is white rose.
Whoa.
It's diagonal. I mean, alright, I believe you guys with your instant too. I'm curious to see how. That doesn't sound right to me.
Give me a hand back, buddy.
This should do the trick. And there we have it.
Ow. Alright.
That's the ticket. Very nice. You've got a good head on those shoulders, Sonny. But I guess you'd need one to pull off that hat.
Anyway, I hate you and you ruined my day. Goodbye.
Okay. But there's all sorts of aminals.
Aminals?
I will say, if we ever do the third game, I am probably going to want to read the overworld dialogue, because it's actually, like, the most charming part of these games, starting in, like, Game 3 onwards, but it's still just a little too slow at this point.
Oh, one moment, I'm cleaning my cat's ears.
Stop fiddling with your cat while you're on stream.
Look at all those boots! Now, this is what I call a festival.
Oh, I just love all the hustle and bustle. It's so wonderful.
Shall we walk around and take in more of the sights, then?
Definitely.
They did that. They did that.
They did
It's
that.
12 bong!
It's 12 bong!
I say. Oh, sorry, Jacques. Okay. Hang on, how do you do this French accent? Oh, boo! Parting with one so dear to your heart is even more painful than the tightest wig. When she was a child, I used to read it to her until she fell asleep. She looked just like an angel. Oh, nothing hurts so much as separation's knife.
Gee, I don't know about that. I guess I've never really given it much thought.
I'm sorry, was I fucking talking to you? I don't... Oh, fret not. I wasn't expecting one as young as yourself to fully understand the pain such as mine. Don't mind me, I'll just excuse myself now.
The way he was carrying on, you'd think he just got dumped. But he seemed sad in a different way, didn't he?
Best not to pry too deeply into the private affairs of others, Luke. It's not becoming of a gentleman.
You're right, Professor.
I like to think he didn't fall asleep. He just animorphed into a pig in 1 second.
It's this fucking guy.
Look at this little monument here, Professor.
It appears to be commemorating something. Why don't we take a closer look?
Ooh.
I do remember this puzzle a little bit. On the day Dropstone was founded 50 years ago, the villagers toasted with red wine and danced late into the night. They also built the statue, engraving it with the word red and the date 8/12. Part of that statue is shaped like a wine glass and can be filled with water from the spout at the top. While the statue describes the villagers' activities on the day of the founding, it can also show you where they all found themselves at the festival after. Yes, I do. Hang on.
Bed?
Yeah.
Huh?
What? Oh.
I hate reading
Hey,
these. Nope.
Ben!
This should do the trick.
They went to bed.
Reflection.
Leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Reflection.
Wow.
Ben drowned? Shut up.
According to the writing here, this village was founded by its first settler 50 years ago.
It's strange how 50 years is a long time for a person, but not much time at all for a village.
Quite so. But this fact just invites more questions. Why did this founder come here in the first place? It's hard to believe he or she simply set forth from their old residence to found a new village.
Is there gold in them there hills?
He's really amused.
If women are oppressed, then why is Simon? Hey, fellows. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Albert, and I am just nuts about our beautiful village.
He looks like a clam. You're right, chat.
I heard you've been running around Dropstone asking questions, but haven't talked to me yet.
Where's my hug?
If you solve this puzzle, the king of Dropstone trivia, yours truly, will answer a question for you.
Trying to be comedically nasal in a bad British accent just makes me sound like I'm from down under a little bit.
Yeah, it does. I was gonna say it sounds like very, very close to like Australian.
So wheel of male and figure portraits. Select a portrait and, counting that portrait as one, move 6 portraits either clockwise or counterclockwise. Then cross out the last of these 6 portraits. Repeat this pattern starting from the next available portrait, moving the same direction. If you start at the right portrait, you can remove all...
If you start at just the right portrait, you can remove all the women from the wheel.
You can remove all the women from the wheel.
I'm part of
Boomimo! Remove the women!
Boomimo, you don't need to do this to me, you piece of shit. It's women, you say. Hey ho, peanuts.
I'm really fucking amused.
Liverpool, can you remove the women?
And there we have it.
Expertly solved. I gave me chills, you really did. Okay.
I don't like him.
As
just out loud in the middle of the guy talking. I don't like him. It's extremely funny.
But it was like a similar bit to the other day of you're in the middle of a conversation with someone, and a third party walks by, and you just get their attention to go, "Hey, I fucking hate this guy." Just you're having the conversation with.
This guy fucking sucks.
This guy fucking sucks, dude.
Okay, ask away. If you've got any questions about the village or its history, I'm your man.
Would you happen to know anything about a supposedly cursed antique called the Elysian Box?
It's hard to believe, but you've gone beyond my area of expertise. I've never heard of the thing. What I can tell you is that people in this town jump at the very mention of curses. From what I gather, it seems they have some connection to the village in the days of its founding. Unfortunately, that's all the info I can really give you on that subject. Sorry to let you down.
Well, that was not worth it, I would say.
This building appears to be the town hall.
Yes, but it looks like it's closed for the day.
Well, they probably wanted to give everyone a chance to enjoy today's festivities. Look, this reminds me of a fucking puzzle.
Why did you swear?
I have 2 sticks. How many sticks do I have?
3 people at odds with one another running for mayor of the upcoming town election. Including these 3 candidates, the town has a voter population of 40 people. In order to win, a candidate must get more votes than any other candidate. If each of the 40 voters casts a single vote, and every vote is recognized, what is the fewest number of votes a candidate needs to secure victory with certainty? With
14,
certainty?
right?
Yeah, I think so.
Here goes.
No?
You think it'd be 13, 13, and 14.
Yeah, wait.
Well, okay, because technically, even if you get 14, one other person can get like 0 votes, and then someone else can get like 20 something.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So you would at minimum need the 21. Yeah. I got duped.
Let's see if this works. Well, I'm stumped.
Why is it 20? Might be 20 as they all vote for themselves. I don't think that... Why would that change the answer?
Here goes.
You'd still need 21.
What's his explanation? Oh, literally that.
I disagree with that. I think the answer to win with certainty is 21. You don't know that they're going to vote for themselves.
Yeah.
They might, but with certainty? No matter what, mathematical certainty? I disagree. I see what you're trying to do, but you got to word it differently. Math is dumb. The problem with that was not math.
Well done. Now we really should get back to investigating the town.
La la la.
It's like it's not the same, but it's like the puzzles where it's like, oh, there's this very convoluted situation, and the odds are not what you think because they would have killed each other with rocks. You know?
It's like, okay.
Wow! Look at those gigantic cow balloons!
It looks like the villagers are setting up for the livestock competition.
Livestock competition?
It's his harvest moon. That sounds like fun. Let's enter the hamster.
Yes, I'd certainly like to see the competition myself, but it doesn't appear quite ready to start yet.
While we're waiting, can we go see more of the village?
No. Okay. Yay.
Yay.
Yay!
Okay, yay.
We do that. We do that.
I'm trying to get to a specific part of the game before we call it. I'm hoping it should be within a 3-hour playtime.
Yeah.
really
Oh,
happened.
the competition still hasn't started. Come on,
Oh,
cows. Hurry it up.
Moo.
Moo.
I love cows. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
What the fuck?
What? Spider-Man.
Wow!
This guy, I think, actually does show up for the rest of the game. So, sure, yeah, Savvy, if you want to take him.
Oh, it's Parse. I never forget a face. And I don't...
It's Parcel.
Parcel. Ah, yes. I always forget how little or... I forget how little or how much of a word you say in French. Anyway.
I never forget a face, and I don't know any of yours. You must be from the Voluntary Express. Since you are new to this town, let me clue you into a few key facts about Dropstone. I know you are interested, so don't act all bashful and reserved on my account. Listen, if you know one name in Dropstone, make sure it's Mr. Anderson's. Not only is the fellow swimming in money, but
I'm dropping into Transylvanian again.
he pretty much runs Dropstone. But he's a swell guy who treats everyone with respect, even the mailman. That'd be me, by the way. I also say you can tell a heck of a lot about people by the way they treat their local mail carrier.
You sure are saying a
all
lot
over
of
the place
words
with
to
this.
me, considering I have not even said hello to you.
But even nice guys like him have troubles. I hear he spends all his time fretting about his daughter.
I'm gonna bail on this accent. I'm gonna be completely real with you. That reminds me. I just saw a pair of unusual characters head up
Was there
toward
something
Mr.
wrong
Anderson's
with
house.
you a moment ago?
Hang on,
Crazy. What on earth was that?
I know why this town is called Dropstone. Drops a pebble on his head, resetting his brain.
The two said that they were police from London for something. You gotta take this from me, I can't.
All right. T said that they were. He's got red hair, so Fuck, how do you do Irish? Help me out, Oz. More forward. Okay. The two said they were police from London, but something about them seemed downright fishy.
2 people, huh?
Are you inspecting to refer Kelmy and his assistant?
Kelmy, you say? That sounds right. Said he had official police business. Said he needed to see Mr. Anderson.
What possible connection could there be between Mr. Anderson and the Elysian box?
Well, it seems that Mr. Anderson serves as the head of this community. It's only natural that he'd know about who and what passes through the area.
He's a big fish, all right. You're right on the money about that. Heck, even the owner of the Voluntary Express stops in to pay him a visit when he's in town. Yes, I bet those 2 officers are being waited on like kings at Mr. Anderson's as we speak. But enough chit-chat. We have a festival going on now, so go and have some fun.
Okay.
Sorry that I exploded that one.
You just died, I guess.
I just couldn't. I just fucked that one.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
This cat sculpture certainly is expressive.
Yup, he's a cute one. Oh, if you like cats, Professor, have I got a puzzle for you.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't like him. Okay. Great. Me, moo. Moo. Okay.
Moo, moo, me, moo, moo. I think it's A.
You think it's A?
I think it's A. Wait! No, it's B.
No, wait.
This should do the trick.
Oz, what's your damage?
Wonderful.
I got the background lines in C. Cat's eyebrows. Oh, yeah, okay.
You always make it look so easy! Cats.
Oz.
Greetings. I don't think I've ever seen you around these parts before. May I ask your name?
Of course. I'm Herschel Layton, Professor of Archaeology at Gressenhello University.
Charmed, sir. Welcome to Dropston, Professor Layton. My name is Dorothea, and I'm a maid at the service of the Anderson family.
Man, if this woman does the backstroke at the beak, then the lifeguard calls a shark attack.
Tell me, what brings you to a humble village?
My companions and I are after an artifact known as the Elysian Box. Have you heard of it before?
Can't say that I have, but I do have to kill you now. But the master is quite knowledgeable about curiosities such as that.
The master, madam?
Oh yes, excuse my thoughtlessness. I keep forgetting you're new here. I'd venture there's not a single resident of our village who doesn't know Mr. Anderson.
I see. Well, if it's at all possible, we'd very much like to meet Mr. Anderson.
Normally, I'd say he'd be glad to receive you, but lately he's been preoccupied with his daughter.
I don't mean to pry, but has there been some issue between Mr. Anderson and his daughter?
Well, yes. Just between you, me, and the wall, his daughter has been secretly planning a trip alone. Secretly planning a trip alone? Is that your way of saying she's planning to run away? Yes. And what's worse is that the master is starting to catch on that something's going on. But after much talk, we servants have decided to cheerfully see the master's young daughter off.
So you're in support of allowing this girl to go off on her own? Why is that?
Because of the purpose of the trip is to fulfill the last request of the young lady's late grandmother.
I see. May I inquire as to what that last request was?
Well, I myself have only heard scraps of the story from the other people, so I can't say much. But whatever the request, it's one that the young mistress seems to feel is extremely important.
Oh, look at that. Here I am gossiping away when there's supper to prepare. Please excuse me, Professor Layton. I need to get back to work. Oh, before you go... Right, she's gone. Maybe it's me, but it sounds like Mr. Anderson's daughter is leaving home more than... it's more than going on a trip, and yet for some reason the servants are cheering her on. How odd.
Yes, very. And think about the consequences should Mr. Anderson find out what's been going on. The servants must have a truly solid reason if they resolve to keep a secret like this.
What could it possibly be? I'm getting the feeling Dropstone isn't as ordinary as it looks.
You're not the only one, Luke. But enough speculation. Let's go explore more of the village.
Okay.
I thought we'd
She's
be doing
running away.
fun things instead of talking to random people and investigating.
No.
She's running away because she found the rat dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, yep.
Oh,
Yep, yep.
yep, yep.
You want to try again, Savvy?
Sure, me? I'm a world traveller, but I'm stuck here till I could score a ticket on the Voluntary Express. I was hoping for a baby, so I told Beluga one of my puzzles to break the ice. Unfortunately for me, he's got all hot on the colour when he couldn't solve it. Here, maybe you'll have a better luck with it.
No, I don't think we can solve it. If I'm being dead ass, I'm just gonna leave.
What do you think? It's a real jab of a puzzle, eh?
Bye.
That was
So
sad.
you read.
Wowee, look at the size of that mansion. I bet you could get lost in there.
It is impressive.
Hasn't this little hut on a water? Where have you seen this before?
A little.
What the fuck?
It is impressive, to say the least. I'm sure that massive manor belongs to Mr. Anderson.
So that's where Inspector Chelmy and his assistant went, right?
I'd like to see his place myself. Can we go take a look?
No, for now I think our best course of action is to gather what information we can in the village. Besides, I imagine the Andersons have their hands full with the 2 guests they currently have.
Wow. They are.
That's an American man.
Yup.
Oh, that should do it. Oh,
Good afternoon. What are you doing there, sir?
me? Oh, I'm just doing a little fishing here in this here lake here.
Sounds like a lot of work. Have you had much luck?
Actually, that's a good question. Now that I think about it, how many have I managed to catch today?
Puzzle.
Count the fish.
Oh, yay!
Ugh, I don't like these ones. The puzzle is counting. Can you count? Can you count?
Oh, sorry, I was distracted. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? What?
Just leave it to me.
I was one off. Ah!
Piece of cake.
Woohoo! What a haul! Tonight I feast like a king. I'm American, by the way.
Are you
Stop
sure?
what that weird sound is.
Are you allowed to be fishing here?
Don't tell nobody.
You got a fishing license?
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's me.
Oh, it's Inspector Chelmy.
Well, look who it is.
Hello, Inspector. Are you returning from the Anderson estate?
I don't know where you get your information, Layton, but you're as sly as a fox. As a matter of fact, I was just there, but the servant said Mr. Anderson himself wasn't home. They'd said the bloke is off presiding over some livestock competition. A likely story, I'm sure.
I'm curious. What connection do you see between Mr. Anderson and the case you're investigating?
Not that it's any of your business, but perhaps you can be of help. I'd heard rumours that the bloke had tried to find this Elysian box in the past, so I went to talk to him. But when I got to the house, his butler told me he wasn't home and that I should leave. Can you believe it? I'd bet a tenner he was probably just pretending to be out. I went out of my way to see the man. Least he could do is offer me a proper cup of coffee.
But why would Mr. Anderson be interested in the Elysian box in the first place?
It's anyone's guess, Luke. We won't know more until we can ask him in person.
I guess we'd better head over to the livestock competition that Mr. Anderson is judging.
Fine. Let the blasted bloke judge his precious livestock competition then. I won't be there. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing's a frivolous distraction for the rich. Speaking of which, I can only assume his obsession with the book stems from the excess of time and money on his hands. If you see anything that might help this investigation, report it to me straight away, you hear?
We are always happy to help cooperate, Inspector. Now, please excuse us.
Sure, off you go. Come along, Barton, we've got work to do.
Okie dokie, sir.
Alright, we better hurry back to the competition grounds. Oh, what about that scary guy, though?
What do you mean?
Oh, there he is. Oh. Professor, I think this fellow here fell asleep standing up.
Judging by his uniform, he must be a security guard. Wonder how his employer feels about his nap.
Preliminary secure. Please confirm identity by solving this puzzle.
Right.
Whoa!
Okay. Oh no, I'm bad at puzzles. I'm bad at puzzles.
Not the blue. The regular blue, not the cyan.
Yeah, the green one looks like it's in there.
Yeah.
And so's the Jello.
So is... No, the yellow isn't, I don't think.
I don't know if the green is either, actually. It might be none.
It might be none. I think it is none.
Oh.
I'm not good at these 3D whatever puzzles.
Yeah. I think it's none from what I can see.
I think it's none.
Zero.
And now to test my theory.
Yeah.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Oh.
Like 10 seconds. Well done, sir.
He must be some kind of mad puzzle genius to be able to talk about them in his sleep.
Yum, yum, yum.
I wish I were a mad puzzle genius.
Are you
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm taking this one as well. Oh boy, I'm in a tight spot. I wanted to make a clean cut in this board, but I botched it kinda bad. It's pretty much useless as is. Can you think of a way to turn the pieces into a solid square?
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, I don't know how you pulled this one off, dude. This kind of puzzle is a little bit hard. Let's see what I can do. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. And then form a square? Is this right? No.
No.
No. I don't think you're going to be able to tell me the answer through chat this time.
Oh, I see it, actually. So the top square, the top left square, basically turn that into a giant L.
A giant L?
Yeah, go down 2. No, up 1, sorry. Hang on.
I'm just going to look it up. It'll be faster
Yeah,
than
no,
you
I
guys
almost
trying.
had it.
Yeah.
I actually do like this kind of puzzle, but I don't stream. Ah, okay. That is a lot easier than I was making it.
This should do the trick.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
And there we have it.
I thought he was
Family Guy.
Yamcha posed.
Yeah.
Peter Whoa, that did the trick. Thanks. Now I can finally get back to building that shed with my weird ET finger. Oh, hi there. I've got another board problem on my hands. Here's the shape I'm going for this time.
What is that voice? Yeah, it's Peter Lorre.
It's a big S. So look, I fucked up. Yes. Okay. Don't forget, this is the last board I have. Why would you do this? How did you make this happen? I don't understand. Okay, wait.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the spirals.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Me when I'm Junji Ito writing
Yeah.
Uzumaki.
Oh, yeah, the spirals.
Oh, yeah, the spirals.
Damn, Jello, so fast. Yeah, I'm definitely not cheating.
You're really something else. Something amazing. I thought I'd have to scrap this board, but now I can use it to build my shed. I got fired from building a shed. Can you believe it? After I fucked up so many times.
My goodness, look at this place.
Oh, we made it back in time to catch the competition.
If we've been informed correctly, Mr. Anderson is judging the entries.
So he should be right around here somewhere, right?
Indeed. I wonder which of the gentlemen walking around here is our man.
Uh-oh, it looks like the two men over there are getting pretty hot under the collar about something.
I wonder what the matter is.
Just look at that mangy coat. Anyone with 2 eyes can see that's no bovine of mine. I know what's gone down here. Someone swapped out my cow for this lemon.
Well, what do you want me to do about it? Can you at least point out which cow is yours?
Now, how do you expect me to do that?
Oh, brother, is this gonna get ugly?
What seems to be the problem, me from the future?
Oh, no! Heavens! What seems to be the problem, sirs?
This fella here seems convinced someone swapped out his prize cow for another.
I'm telling you, that cow ain't no cow of mine. My girl was perfect from horn to tail.
See what I mean? There's just no reasoning with him. We can't start the contest with him carrying on, but I don't know how we can clear up the situation.
I'll take care of this. I bet the cows would know if any monkey business went on.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that myself? I'll leave this one to you, Luke.
Hello, ladies! Excuse me, miss, could you help us out here?
I can do a better count than that.
I see.
Did you find out anything of use?
I sure did. If I had to sum up our conversation, it'd go something like this.
Yeah, Luke can just talk to animals and they never explain why. Okay, 5 cows are grazing at the festival. 2 of them are true moo cows, a breed that only tells the truth. The other 3 are no way cow. That's pretty good. A different variety that always lies. Using each of the 3 statements from each cow, mark all the no way cows. Tap a letter to mark the cow before it. Okay, so we're finding the liars. D is a no way, I promise. Oh no. C isn't a true moo cow. A ain't a no way cow. No way. Okay, let's see. E's definitely a no way. If I've ever seen one. I'm kind of just tickled by no way. I'm just thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely true. Okay, B's definitely not a true moo. So let's assume that's true. D. So you're a liar. Say you're a liar. Oh, okay, memo. Say you're a liar. E's a no way if I've ever seen one. That means you're a true moo. Yeah, let's assume that. B's definitely not a true moo. No, then that doesn't work. Okay. In that case, let's assume you are a liar. Oh no, C isn't a true. Wait. Hang on, I fucked that up, I think. Yeah, I fucked that up. Okay. B's definitely not a true moo. Let's assume you're lying. B's definitely not a true moo. Let's assume you're telling the truth. C isn't a true moo cow. You're a liar. Ain't a no way. You're a truther. D is a no way, I promise. Okay. Does that check out?
Yeah, 2 tell the truth and 3 don't.
Well, I need to actually make sure. Hang on.
Yeah.
He's a no way if I've ever seen... Okay, no, that does not work.
Let's see if this works. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Whoa.
It looks like these... Whoa.
You look like a fucking mola.
It looks like these 2 ladies swapped places while waiting for the competition to start. Things should be all sorted out now, though.
Oh, you betcha. Look at that build, that lustrous coat, that soulful gaze. That's my cow, no doubt.
So everything's okay by you?
Better than okay, kid. With my darling back, I'm a shoo-in for that blue ribbon. Thanks.
Wow, Luke, you sure have a way with animals.
Oh, it's nothing really.
Look over here, you two. They're about to announce the winner.
Quick competition.
And the winner of this year's Dropstone Dairy Crown is...
Oh.
What? I'm gonna kill him later.
Oscar show-stopping milk maven, Matilda!
Hold on now, you mean to tell me my sweet Merimoo didn't take first place?
Too bad you swapped your cow back, Clabber. If you'd have kept quiet, you'd be the winner, eh?
I was robbed! The competition must have been rigged. Rigged, I tell you!
To think he went through all that trouble to get his cow back and ended up losing because of it.
Yes, I suppose it goes to show that things in life don't always go as planned.
Oh, right you are, Professor. Say, shouldn't Mr. Anderson be around here now?
It's going to take some effort to find him in a crowd this dense. Let's look around a bit.
You ever heard the old saying, the clothes make the man? Well, from the look of you duds, I'd say you got your act together, so try this puzzle on for size.
Alright. Started off with pants and shirts of a single color. A wore red, B wore blue, and C wore white. Then they were blindfolded and swapped items of their clothing. Impressive. After they took off their blindfolds, here's what they said. No one's shirts and pants match. Looks like C's the only one of us who didn't keep any of his original clothes. Can I move that? Okay, cool. I don't know if I like these red pants. Okay, so there
Fun
you go.
to stay at the why?
It's fun to stay at the... Okay. So, that means that you would need to have... No. Does this work? No one's shirts and pants match, correct. C's the only one of us who didn't keep any of his original clothes, correct. I don't know if I like these pants, correct. Oh wait, no, fuck. Yes,
No,
that was right.
Yeah.
Consider this puzzle solved. And there we have it.
There's nothing tackier than when your shirt and pants don't match. That's fashion rule number 1. Rule number 2, no one can pull off sequins. But with that sweet suit of yours, you're golden. No swanky nightclub will turn you away, I'll guarantee it.
I cannot imagine what a swanky nightclub would look like in this time period in this universe.
I guess we never did bubble.
Yes, what a pity. I had a feeling he'd provide us with a lead on the Elysian box.
How about Savvy?
Hey there, fellows. We've never met before, have we?
Oh my god. This guy's
I heard
gonna
you
rob
chatting
me.
about... heard you chatting about Mr. Anderson. I thought to myself, hey, I can help.
This is the voice of a pickpocket who leaves extra things in your pockets instead of
He leaves
Yeah.
poison.
Here, I'll point him out.
points to you, points at Layton like that gif of Gandalf pointing at Bilbo from that one movie.
Oh my goodness.
Shouldn't be too hard to spot. I'm pretty sure he's one of these two.
Look at that little blonde guy.
Okay, with that beard and hat. Yep, he's a real gentleman. He always looks spiffy with his cane and that dapper little bow tie, and he doesn't wear glasses. I mean, is it not just this guy?
Wait, what's that thing up there? Oh, it's a branch. Okay.
It's so windy.
Blue hair guy with cane? Let me see.
He's got a bow tie.
Consider this puzzle solved. Ha! Wonderful.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Good day, sir. Might you be Mr. Anderson?
The one and only, my friend. And whom do I have the pleasure to be speaking with?
The name is Herschel. I got more British than normal because of that. The name is Herschel Layton. My friends and I have come to this fine town in search of the Elysian box. I thought of a man of influence such as yourself might be able to offer us some direction.
The Elysian box, you say? Why would I want to go chasing after a thing like that?
Well, I don't know why you would want to, but the reason we are is so you're familiar with it then.
Familiar? No. But I do believe my dear mother once searched after the very box you speak of.
Interesting. Please elaborate.
Ah, well, my birth mother died when I was very young. The mother I speak of is actually my mother-in-law, Sophia. She founded this village way back when, a kinder soul I've never met, sharp too. I married into her family, but she treated me like her own flesh and blood. Seeing how I never knew my own mother, I supposed it would be fair to call Sophia my real mother. Even after my wife passed on, Sophia continued to treat me as one of her own. Mother Sophia looked high and low for that box, but she never did find what she was looking for.
So she made efforts of her own to search for it. Fascinating. Tell me, where might Sophia be now?
She left us last year. In her last days, she spent a lot of time holed up in her room, writing. Sadly, I never found out why she was so intent on getting her hands on that box.
I love this song.
I see. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Well, my mother may have had knowledge of the subject, but she's gone now. Now you know as much as I do. I regret that I couldn't be more help to you, sir.
Not at all, Mr. Anderson. I've learned a great deal from our conversation. You have my thanks.
Oh, one more thing before you go, Mr. Layton. Please take a look around you.
Cows?
These picturesque hills, these happy people. Dropstone has been blessed with so much. Sophia turned this place from nothing into a village full of warmth and camaraderie. Dropstone mustn't ever be allowed to wither and fade like so many other villages. After all, too many sacrifices were made to make this place what it is. Forgive my ramblings. Once I start talking, sometimes I have trouble stopping. Enjoy your time at Dropstone, and be well. Good day.
Well, I guess that's another dead-end lead.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Luke. It appears this village is inextricably linked with the Elysian Box. I also find Mr. Anderson's choice of words interesting. What do you suppose he meant by sacrifices?
It looks like a mystery only leads to more mysteries.
Want to go a little bit long. I want to go a little bit longer. You'll know the moment I'm going for when we hit it.
What?
Let me break it down for you, Mark.
The place is positively crawling with people, isn't it?
Careful, Flora. If you don't watch where you're going, you're likely to run right into someone.
Oh, sorry. This is all so new to me that I forget to pay attention to where I was walking.
Jello, is this game good? Yes. It's silly, but it's good.
Understandable. After all, it's quite a change of pace from London.
Wow, Flo, you sure are excited. Just don't stand around gawking for too long or we might accidentally leave you behind. Like we do in every game.
Wow, what's that? Oh, and look over there, there's another one. Over there, huh? Professor? Luke? Where did you two go?
Huh? Oh no!
I hope I don't...
Flora's gone!
Oh dear. We must have gotten separated in the crowd back there. Let's retrace our steps.
It's gonna be awfully hard to find her with all these people about.
Now where could that girl have gone off to?
Who?
Flora, where did you run off to?
Sorry, there were so many people that I must have just lost you.
Wow.
I turned to look at something and before I knew it, you two were gone.
Well, I'm relieved you found your way back to us. With so many people around, who knows when we might have found you again.
Why are you saying it like that, Luke?
Huh?
I'll be more careful from now on, I promise. Hey, you know, I caught wind of something very interesting when I was wandering around back there.
Oh? What did you hear?
That a man named Romy was asking around after the Elysian Box. If we could track him down, maybe he can tell us something we don't know.
I heard from one person that he's wandering around near the station.
That is interesting news. Let's head to the station and see if we can find Rami.
Way to go, Flora. That's some top-notch intelligence you gathered out there.
Hee hee hee. Oh, it was nothing.
It's very funny.
Hee hee.
Parrot sounds.
Oh, Mr. Layton, do you have a moment?
Certainly. How may I be of assistance?
It seems you've done a great deal of investigating today. Tell me, during the course of your inquiries, you didn't hear anything about my daughter, did you?
Your daughter, sir?
Yes, Katya. You see, she hardly ever comes home ever since her mother Sophia passed away.
Grandmother.
Grandmother. Sophia and my daughter were very close, and Sophia's death came as a great shock to Katya. If you should see her, would you please tell her that her father wishes she'd come home? If a fine gentleman such as yourself delivers the message, well, she might just listen.
Unfortunately, our train is leaving soon, so I may not be able to help much at all.
Well, fuck. Katya is our only child. She means everything to me, and I'd be forever in your debt if you could help me.
I wonder what this Katya lady is all about.
Your guess is as good as mine. But judging by her family and breeding, I'm British, I guess she's both beautiful and refined.
Professor, get a hold of yourself.
Slap.
I heard you'd been Hello, I'm not even going to greet you. I'd heard you'd been inquiring around the village about an antique known as the Elysian Box.
Yeah, that thing. Folks say... Oh, that...
Sorry. No, it was you. You're right. I was literally just going to go, was this someone? Who was this?
It was me. Folks say that freaky box kills whoever manages to pry its lid open. I found one. I just found it out about during the course of my travels, but that box isn't really what I'm after.
Well then, if I may be so bold as to ask, what are you looking for, sir?
Phantom Town that's nowhere to be found on any map. Place that only chosen may visit. Only way in here is in the Military Express. That train and its many mysteries have been the subject of my research for years. From what I can tell, this artifact you're after, this Elysian box, is also tied to that town.
Wow, so when can we set out for it? I'll read. I've got to read.
Yeah, that's a detail I haven't been down yet. Maybe you whisper a word like inside the train and then whoosh, track goes in a new direction. Anyhow, it's probably just something like that. I'll just have to keep searching until I find a way in.
Interesting. Thank you for your time.
I feel like that should have been my line.
Professor, did you hear that? I think we finally got a new lead on the Elysian box.
It's a bit early to celebrate, but it looks like our journey on the Military Express isn't over yet. All right, you two. Let's start making our way back to the station.
Okay, Professor.
Okay, la la la.
La la la.
I'm Sammy Thunder! Yow!
You got... This is going to be interesting to say in a British accent.
You got at least 30 puzzles under your belt. Nice going, bro. But if you want a challenge worthy of a real rock star, give me a holler. Oh, you're hollering at me. How's that festival treating you dudes? Pretty righteous, huh? This train isn't ready to move quite yet, so while you're waiting, I'll lay this sweet puzzle on you. Don't be a side puzzle.
Sammy has 8 chains with 7 links each. He wants to connect all these chains to make a totally awesome necklace that's a single loop. You can open and close a single link for $2. Okay. That would cost $16. And the truth is, there's a cheaper way to get the same results. Look, can I be honest, Sammy? $16 isn't that much. You don't need to do that. You can just do it. It's fine.
Oh, but this is the 18 question marks.
No one knows when this one is.
I feel like I know this.
I'm just cheesing the answers for...
Fair.
A true gentleman leaves no
Well,
puzzle
you don't need to open every end, because one of them...
Right. Yeah.
The Military Express is back in business, baby. Get ready to ride, folks. Hey, you guys better hurry back to your seats, because this train is about to rock!
Wow.
Here we go.
Have you seen my daughter? I don't know where she is.
Wow.
Can you not stare at her like that, Layton?
What's going on over there?
I believe we may have stumbled upon Mr. Anderson's dear daughter.
That's one heck of a send-off.
Considering the size of the party, I doubt she's just going on holiday.
I had such a crush on Katya. She's so pretty. That's a rare waifu right there.
She's cute though.
Like, she is cute. I just, that would be like a funny fan blog to stumble on,
Yeah.
I just can't stop thinking about this phantom town we keep hearing about. Could the rumors be true?
No,
Could we have
the
just
end.
went to it and then not known?
If I recall correctly, the next stop on this line is the perfectly normal town of Loxenbell.
Aw, I like that name. Well then, how do we get to the phantom town?
That's an excellent question, Luke, though I don't have the answer. But if the Military Express does indeed head for parts unknown, the crew will know something about it.
I would like to get to the part where we encounter the Phantom Town, which in my brain is not that far away, if you guys are willing to do another possibly 20, possibly 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go brew tea. I want a cuppa.
Are you role-playing?
No.
Is the whole game on this train? No. Once we get to the Phantom Town, the rest of the game is the town.
I beg your pardon, sir, but we're not open for business at the moment. Do visit us later.
You're really closed?
Yes. You see, on the way to Luxenbell, there's a long unlit tunnel we have to pass through. While in the tunnel, none of the scenic views our restaurant affords patrons will be visible. It is Mr. Beluga's wish that all patrons be able to enjoy the scenery while they dine. Hence our temporary suspension of service.
Wow, talk about a classy operation. Mr. Beluga's really thought of everything, hasn't he?
Hasn't he?
How's my little guy doing? Don't say that to me. I knew it'd be tough without him around, but I didn't realise how lonely I'd get. Is he happy?
No!
That's real good to hear. Don't let me down now, okay? I'm actually about to close up the kitchen and take a break until we get to Luxenbell. Most of the train shuts down for this leg of the trip, so you might as well get rest in your room.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's how I yawn. I don't know when I picked up the habit, but for some reason I did pick up the habit of doing some kind of a little tune with my yawn, and it has stuck around since. This will be evidence in the case where I'm killed. Finally, it's about time to get down to business. It's been forever since I've had to do some real work.
What do you mean? Didn't you just finish repairing the train?
Sorta, but before I can kick back, I've got to do... Oops. I mean, nothing. Things are good.
You love to hear the mechanic say something like that, Professor.
Hold on, I'm working on the engine. Oops.
Can you do the richest, most I'm holding a rainbow lollipop smug motherfucker voice?
Good day, sir. My name's Conrad. I'm a student of the village of Dropston. I'm headed to Luxembourg, so for a while at least, it seems we'll be travelling together. Say, have you heard about the long tunnel on the way to Luxembourg?
This voice is very funny from you. I really like it.
Oh, look at this little stinker.
When the train passes through it, every light on board goes dark. Stranger still, once the train nears the tunnel, all access to the deluxe car is cut off.
I'm sure that means nothing.
Just imagine the kind of monkey business some passengers get up to under the cover of dark.
Something very strange must be going on if they're cutting off all access to the deluxe suites.
Of course. It all makes perfect sense. Why didn't I see it before? Luke, I think I figured things out. Quick, you two, to the deluxe suites.
Right behind you.
They went.
It's one bong.
Bong water
Daddy,
noise.
I want a lollipop.
Daddy, I want a bigger bong. I want a bong so big I can swim in it.
I want a bong so big that it can house a toad.
Terrarium.
I
Here we
want
are,
a
the deluxe
bong.
car.
I want a whole bong. I want to lock it all up in my pocket.
Something's written on that sign on the door. Actually, it appears to be a puzzle of some sort. I have a hunch that if we can solve the puzzle, we can gain access to the car.
I think I figured this out. Radigan is Melania's father. Shut up!
Okay. A star must be next to the moon. Okay, I just want to see how these move first. Great. The X must be second from the top. That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Circle must be somewhere above the diamond. Okay. The moon must be located 2 places below the diamond. Let's try that. Does that all work? Star must be next to the moon. X must be second from top. Circle must be somewhere above the diamond. The moon must be located 2 places below the diamond. 2 places below.
I'll just swap the moon and the star.
Yeah. That's right. That's good then, right? That's everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Should be.
Consider this puzzle solved.
I'm a little too amused by chat message Weedy Wonka, if I'm being honest.
There we are. The door's open now.
Daddy, my dart isn't fat enough.
Daddy, the other boys made fun of me for rolling the worst blunt. Daddy, I want to go into the cave like the German boy.
The little German boy got to go in the weed cave. Why can't I?
Holy smoke! That's what I want. I want the holy smoke.
I don't want any more brownies, Daddy! The babies! Holy smoke, look at this place! It's out of control!
Yes, it's far more luxurious than the standard cars. Tickets to stay here must cost a pretty penny.
Ooh, purple.
Is pretty penny also a British term? That feels American to me.
Mm-hmm.
It must cost. I mean, I've heard it here.
pretty
It costs
pence?
a pretty penny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Professor, this room is just breathtaking.
And 1.5 times as big as our room to boot. Plus, just look how super cushy this sofa is. Whee!
Come now,
boing,
don't jump on the
boing.
sofa. Luke, do you remember the discussion we had about how gentlemen act when...
Wow, you're right, it's so cushy. Wee!
Lol.
How's everybody feeling? Sorry to bust in since this isn't your room and I need to fucking throw you off the train. I'm just here to snazz up the rooms. Let's see, should they go here? Negative, Sammy, that's not good. Hey, you there, smart looking dude. Yeah, I mean you, man.
Me, good sir?
Uncle Beluga, I mean the boss man, told me to pretty up this place with some flowers. Can you figure out where I should put these things to make the room smell nice?
Of course. Shouldn't be too much trouble to find a spot for flowers as lovely as these.
Smell the roses.
Not like fresh roses. I love Sammy Thunder. I think he's such a fun, like, he could have just been like a bellhop guy, and they're just like, we're gonna make him a rock star for literally no reason.
Yeah. Bingo.
Tap your stars to place a
bring
rose.
that.
Fragrances reaches 2 spaces in all directions, but can't penetrate walls. If the fragrance of 2 or more roses in a lap, it will be too much. So make sure to keep them spaced out. How many do I need? I like this kind of puzzle a lot. Okay. It's too much. I shit in it, dude.
You farted it, bro.
Don't do that.
How is that worse?
This should do the trick. Ha! Wonderful.
Puzzle. There. How's that?
Ooh, real nice. It's not crazy, but it makes a statement. I'm sure it'll jive with the boss man. Well, anyhow, kick back, relax, enjoy the rest of your ride on the Momentary Express.
Wahoo, Stinky! That whole room smells nice.
Yes, quite nice, I'd say. But back to the task at hand. We've given this place a once-over and come up empty-handed. A gentleman can't very well go barging into other people's rooms, so let's go to our room for now.
Oh, Professor, do we have to? It feels like it's gotten so late. Can we just stay in here for now?
No? No. Obviously.
No, Luke. We live in England.
This is dangerous.
We can't mix
Those
the
flowers are
classes.
suspicion.
It's the strangest thing. All of a sudden, I'm so tired.
What's the matter, Flora? Oh, gosh, all of a sudden I'm kind of sleepy too.
All right, you two. This is no time for church. Oh dear, I'm suddenly quite tired myself.
Oh my god, the train splits apart like a regular train, but scary.
Daddy, I blew the fattest cloud just now. Oh no, I accidentally packed it with the sleep weed.
What's going on out there? Am I dreaming?
In the tunnel.
Ah,
We are in the tunnel.
The tunnel.
The tunnel.
The tunnel.
The tunnel.
Seek.
Sekai.
Just going for secret tunnel, but that's fair. Oh, wait.
The world is mine.
Sekai! Hatsune Mike!
Hatsune Mike.
Poop group!
Poop group. Fuck.
There's a specific voice you have when you're losing it that's so funny. Poop group.
Just leave it to me. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Torch.
My word, I must have fallen asleep on the couch.
trash!
How careless of me. Do you know what happened in that tunnel, Luke?
That's not my name anymore. Sorry, Professor, but I slept through the whole thing too.
I just pictured him being replaced with a Waluigi. Sorry, Professor, I'm puke.
And I had the strangest dream. In my dream, part of the Momentary Express switched tracks while we were in the tunnel.
Hang on a second. Luke. I like puke better. I think it's funny.
You mean to say that one of the train's cars is now riding different rails? Luke, what you saw may not have been a dream at all. If one car did split off from the train, it would no longer be bound for Luxembourg.
Maybe that car is how you get to the Phantom Town.
I'm beginning to suspect you're right on the money, Luke.
I hope the Phantom Town isn't as creepy as it sounds.
You found a light bulb.
Yay, hamster toy.
Everybody get ready to rock. The next stop is Frozen. Come on, passengers, let me hear you scream.
Frozen's, eh? Of course. How could I have missed this? Do you recall how this ticket was missing a destination? Well, it seems that the destination was staring us in the face all along.
Really? But where, Professor?
No spoilers in chat.
What number used to be here? Okay, full. Hang on. For full sense. 6. Yeah, I think it's... Well, hang on. What number gives us this?
7?
2.
Ah.
And now
You cut out the lighter part of the ticket and smash the top halves of the front row and the bottom half of the bottom row together.
Oh.
I get it. Well, I suppose it means we've almost reached our destination.
Yes.
Oh, well, this is strange. When did it get so dark?
What do you mean?
I am a huge fan of this game's setting.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Bro, I love Little Tutu. I love Princess Tutu.
This is so Princess Tutu. Yeah, do not fucking spoil anything, chat, or I'll kill you.
I do believe we've arrived at the next stop.
Hang on, my Discord is being fucking weird. Let me just... What the fuck?
But I don't see
I
Flora.
don't see Flora, Professor. Where could she be?
Hi, you two. Glad to see you're finally awake.
Flora, where did you run off to?
Hell. I'm sorry, but the train car was so stuffy when we stopped. I went outside for some air.
Hell pops horn back in her forehead.
You went out alone? Are you crazy? It's dangerous out there. Who knows what kind of creeps could be out lurking around?
Oh, well, I'll be more careful from now on.
Watch your tone, Luke. A gentleman always remembers to treat a lady with kindness and respect. Now, since we're all back together, why don't we get off this train and see where we are?
Professor Layton looks like his head was extruded from the hat.
This place gives me goosebumps.
Yes, I'd second that.
I'm sticking close to you two.
Oh my god, I wrote this.
You literally say that about everything, Oz.
Yeah.
Indeed, and old ones from the look of it. Judging by their condition, I'd say they're at least 30 years old.
Wow, how do you know? Oh, that's right, you're an archaeologist. Of course you'd know.
Now, Luke, don't tell me you actually forgot. Well, we'd best press on. What on earth?
Professor, what was that?
Let's go.
Dude!
Yo.
Whoa.
Yo.
Oh, what's that?
Just what is going on here?
I don't know, but it's strange. Following rumors of the Elysian box, the Professor, Luke, and Flora set foot in a strange town. But cautious as they were, nothing could have prepared them for the events to follow.
Gonna walk like one room into town and then we'll call it.
Okie dokie.
Okay, la la la.
Full Sense is cool as hell. I love Full Sense.
Yeah, I'm really liking it.
I'm so in this.
It also has like my favorite location theme of any Professor Layton game.
So this is the phantom town we heard about, huh? It's like something from a horror novel.
I definitely wouldn't say that. I think it's gorgeous.
I find the place unsettling too, but we mustn't let that keep us from our investigation. Who knows what kind of valuable information we might find here about the Elysian box. We went.
Oh, it's him.
Chat, no spoilers.
Right, he's Irish, right? Oh, funny running into you here. Howdy, hello, howdy, hi, and all that.
Hey, you're...
The mailman? Yep. Got mail to deliver here, but it's so dark it always takes forever. No wonder people always seem so on edge here. Well, that's all the more reason I need to bring a little sunshine into everyone's life with the mail.
Wow, you deliver letters all the way out here?
Oh, you're getting infected by my Irish. I can hear it happening. I sure do. And I've got a schedule to keep while doing it. So, on that note, I'll be off.
It would seem our friend the postman works a very, very wide area for mail delivery.
Really? But how did you do 2 routes every single day? Unless he has some kind of jetpack, that's just impossible.
You may think so, Luke, but our world is full of inexplicable phenomena. This is but one of many.
No, I guess so, but it still seems pretty much impossible to me.
It's Full Sense.
Jubilation currency.
Jubilation, Luke.
Wahoo!
Oof.
Are you alright there, Flora? You don't look well.
I'm not sure. I just started feeling sick all of a sudden.
You're as pale as a sheet. We'll find a place for you to rest straight away.
I don't see any hotels around. If there were, you'd think there'd be a sign or something.
Despite the lack of advertising, I'd say one of those buildings over there is a hotel. We're looking for a hotel now. All right. Let's call it there, I suppose.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, if we go fast, I can imagine this game is 3 sessions if I'm skipping most puzzles. And I could see it being 4. Savvy, you cannot do the same time next week, right? Is there another time that works?
Correct.
All right, well, we'll figure it out off stream, but
yeah.
Thank you guys for joining. Bye.
Bye-bye.